Sandra all the time is here with a cold heart through. She's the ears and the eyes for me and you. Every day, everyone want to hear from Sandra. And every time on the air, she's getting better. Tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your mama, call Sandra in the morning and in the evening. They always calling Sandra. And when they start fighting, they calling Sandra. And
That's right, folks. Everyone is telling their mama about the cold hard truth. Welcome to another episode with more truth-telling, more problem-solving, and of course, more tea spilling than ever before. Sit back, students, grab your tea and turn up the volume because class is now in session. Call in at 936-2626 because your voice matters. Share your opinion on issues that matter the most to you. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Yes. Good morning, folks. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, honey child. Where's everybody this morning? I see y'all slow to get up, slow to move. Oh yeah, I see you. Oh Lord, I gotta tell you, I'm hot and bothered, and not in a good way. Ah, I know. Mm-mm. Hot and bothered. Just sending my links. Somebody messaged me the other day about adding them to the list. Oh God, I gotta try and find that message again. Ay ay ay. If you request to be added and you see that you're not added within, I would say, the day, um, go ahead and message me again. Because sometimes, even if I respond, sometimes the messages get lost in translation. Um, yes, honey chill. Okay. Let me see here what's going on. All right, how y'all doing, honey? Chilling, chilling. I'm chilling like a villain over here. How y'all doing? Let me just check the phone lines. We got juice on the phone line still. Yep, 56%. Making sure that phone charged up, honey. Chill. So you can call in 936-2626 is el número de teléfono. Hello. Wagwan. Hello. I see you. Mm-hmm. I see all the lovely people who log on in the morning. Where's the Instagram folks? Something wrong with the Instagram numbers this morning. Oh Lord, can I tell y'all I'm so hot? Okay, so the AC got serviced yesterday. And I don't know what happened. Something happened, and then last night it was hot, and this reminded me of how I can't live without air conditioning at night. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all be like, "Oh, Sandy, that's a UC bill." I don't care. I don't care. Oh, Lord Jesus. I look, I'm legit sweating this morning. It is hot. So the AC guys are coming back. They say that sometimes when they flush out the lines, I don't know, something happens and it's not working right. All I know is I woke up like at 3 o'clock this morning. Look, I'm literally sweating. I gotta get me some tissue and stuff. So I woke up at 3 something this morning, hot and bothered. And like I said, it was not for the right reasons. It wasn't that kind of hot and bothered. And yes, I'm still hot. So they're gonna send the guys back out to check it because no sir, I can't take the heat. Oh my goodness. Good thing I don't really wear makeup and foundation and stuff because that would have been. Good morning, honey child. Hello, Anne. Anne is watching. Oh God. If I wore makeup now, this would have been the only thing I put on is a little bit of lipstick. If I wore makeup, child, this would have been all over the place. That would have been, dripping. Oh, honey child. No, sir. Aliana says that's just juju heat, please. She not bringing no heat to me. She need to sweat a little bit. Exercise. Oh, I'm going to pull out the stepper this weekend and start exercising. Whew, what a heat. I can't open no windows.
Why? What's wrong with your AC?
Lord, I don't know. I had it serviced yesterday, and then last night it was like I was burning up.
Oh, no.
Hot. So they're going to come back this morning. They said
that could be something else. You are getting up there.
Oh, boy.
No, wow. They said that sometimes when they flush out the lines, something happens. And so they're going to come back and check it. I mean, 3 o'clock this morning, Gigi and I were both up. Like, why are we hot? Even Zeus got up.
Oh, no.
Zeus.
Oh, I know. When you see the dog miserable, you know something wrong.
Let's get some headlines.
Okie dokie.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. It's hot.
Big news. I have some important news for you. Interesting news.
It's Blake and Aaron's Spilling the Tea with Sandy.
Cayman's top news headlines of the day from CMR.
Hey, Sandy, good morning. What do you got for us?
Hello, good morning. How you doing?
Hello.
Good.
All right. So, accused John Schlichper, I don't know how he pronounces his name, pleads not guilty to 15 counts of sexual abuse. 24-year-old pled not guilty to assaulting, indecent assault against 3 juveniles ages 11 to 14. And he's expected to go to trial sometime in July. The charges against the British national include rape, sexual communication with a child, meeting a child following sexual communication, and possessing indecent images of a child. He was arrested last month, in connection to these allegations, and he was also charged in another matter of a similar nature. So we shall see. Apparently, he was targeting young girls via social media, befriending them, and then inviting them to partake in sexual activities with him.
What?
That's the prosecution's case. Pretty sick.
Wow.
Yep. So we will certainly keep an eye on that one for you.
How many counts?
They don't like their kind in prison.
15 counts for just this.
15 counts.
Yeah, there's another case as well. Yeah.
Oh. Disgusting.
I know. RBC Bermuda is imposing a $500 US daily ATM limit. This is pretty wild. I hope they don't get any ideas here. But
Why?
basically, they've said they're trying to protect customers from fraud, from potential fraud.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. In a statement, the financial institution said that it was imposing a maximum of 4 free monthly ATM withdrawals per client, and that this would only impact clients of the Finance Corporation of the Bahamas, FinCo. And they went on to say that at RBC, our priority is safeguarding the security and financial well-being of our clients. And in keeping with this commitment, we've implemented an adjustment to the daily ATM limit for our RBC FinCo clients. It's just bizarre. I mean, that's how you protect clients by.
Good thing we're not flying to the Bahamas to withdraw money from the ATM.
Yeah, definitely not with RBC.
Yeah.
So that's pretty wild. I mean, you protect clients by educating them about, what to avoid and that sort of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure they're trying to be helpful.
If you say so. Okay. A mother is fighting to have her child added to her residency certificate. This story is interesting. A mother who failed to mention her child in her initial application for permanent residency is seeking the court's intervention after the Immigration Appeals Tribunal refused to add the child as a dependent to her residency certificate. This is really interesting. We've been talking about immigration this week, and sometimes there's some bamboozling going on. So Amoy Yankana, 34, Jamaican national, whose mother is Caymanian and who has Caymanian siblings, has claimed that this decision by the Immigration Appeals Tribunal, dated in March, was unreasonable and not in accordance with the law. Therefore, the matter should be remitted to the tribunal to be reconsidered and decided accordingly. So we'll see. It's like, okay, why didn't you add the child on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so much bamboozling going on with immigration. Pretty wild. All right. On average, Cayman has 2 dog bite incidents per week.
What? I can actually believe that.
Yes. Especially since we had a more recent victim come by who was attacked and the dog almost ripped her eyes out.
What?
Yeah, she was on the show recently. And
like a stray dog or?
No, a dog who had bitten somebody before in Windsor Park got out and attacked her. And, police slow to move as always with these types of cases, I feel like.
Yeah.
So anyway.
They're going to wait till a child gets murdered by a dog?
Probably.
It's not even the dog's fault. This is the thing. You can't even blame the dog. This is an owner issue.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is according to the National Dog Bite. This is National Dog Bite Prevention Week, and the Department of Agriculture has provided some tips on how to keep our beloved pets and communities safe. So they provided this statistic information. They're saying to train and socialize your dogs. It's never too late to start. Keep dogs leashed in public spaces in accordance with the law. Ask first, pet second. So kids love to run up to dogs. My daughter would do this all the time because, especially when they have a dog at home, they think all dogs are the same in terms of their friendliness. And I always used to teach her from a very early age: do not pet anybody else's dog. You ask for permission because you never know, right? Mm-hmm. Even the cutest little small dogs can be very nippy. Mm-hmm. And always ask the owner if you're allowed to pet their puppy or their dog. And just like people, dogs have different personalities.
Those little small dogs are the worst offenders.
Sometimes. I don't know.
I don't know if they're the worst offenders, but
Nico
Like
was, yeah.
anybody else, that like any other dog, they need to be properly trained.
Of course, my dog was a rescue from one dog at a time. I mean, you obviously know Nico. You brought him in. That's the reason I have
She
this
blames
dog.
me.
No, I still love this dog, but we had to do a lot of training with him because he was
Yes.
very protective over food. The kids couldn't get,
Yes.
and now he's absolutely fine. But we had to do a lot of training.
Yeah, and
we worked
chances
on it.
are, chances are, Aaron, he was probably just having a fight for food like a wild dog.
No, he was. He was very neglected. It was.
Yeah,
He was
and
lucky
so
to be
they
safe.
develop these bad
Yeah.
habits early on.
But now he knows he's in a safe space and everything's good. But yeah, I mean, he's good with our people. But yeah, if anyone came into our yard in the backyard and got in, no, he would not be a
I wonder
nice
if
dog.
Nico would remember me.
I don't know. He's good. Like I have to introduce him to people. People cannot come up to him.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's a small dog?
No.
Oh, he's
80 pounds.
He was small.
Yeah. No, he's 80 pounds.
He was very
Pounds,
cute
wow.
when Aaron's
He's
like,
still very cute.
"Aw."
Yeah.
He's still
Yeah.
very cute. He's
And
just
the worst thing you can do though, Aaron, is not introduce him to people. The worst thing you can do is keep him at home. So socialize him.
Oh no, he is socialized. But he's also there to do for a purpose of protecting the home as well. So it's as long as when you come into the house, I introduce you to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just fine. He won't run up and attack people unless you come into our backyard unannounced and he doesn't know you.
Yeah, so stop hating on dogs, Sandy.
I'm the biggest dog lover, but I also believe, just like children, they should be well mannered and behaved.
For sure.
All right, so those are your headlines this beautiful Thursday morning.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow for the
Bye.
Friday headlines.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Don't
Bye-bye.
break in my house. This is what I'm trying to do.
Oh my gosh, you got to train your dogs. You got to train your children. Whew. Ooh, the heat. Lord Jesus, my car, take the heat. All right. Yes, I'm not designed for sweating. I mean, look at me. I am literally at what's the temperature? I mean, the AC is on, it's not that it's not on. It just ain't working. Woo. Let me message my AC guy to just remind him I'm here sweating bullets on air. Oh my God. No, sir. Oh my God. Where's the fan? I might have to turn the fan on. I don't like to turn the fan on in here because it's right overhead and it might interfere with my audio, but today might be the exception. So let me tell you what the AC claims it's at. I don't think we've added this one to the smart app as yet. Have we added it? No. Marlon has to do that later, I think. Oh yeah. He needs to add we just installed new thermostats yesterday as well. So he's got to add those. But I mean, last night I dropped it all the way down to like 77 at first, because normally I'm perfect at 78, 77. Then I went down to 75. So it still probably is at 75. And it feels like 85 in here. Like when I tell you I'm roasting. Woo. Good morning, Siobhan. Good morning, Waltero. ¿Cómo estás? Looking good, looking good. Leroy in the house. Wee. Alba, buenos dias. Yeah, we're going to talk about that immigration case and others. Marshall, Pat, Miss Morna, Shaka Zulu. Hello. I don't even have the time to go for it now. Whew, what a heat. Oh, the standing fan. Yeah. I could put that one in here, I suppose. Oh, Lord. Hopefully they're on their way because, whew. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. That's Miss Stacy telling me I could go get a fan out of the other one. Yeah, we do have one of those standing oscillating fans. All right. Let me see. Let me see how I can take it because I feel like I'm about to pass out from the heat for real. Ooh, Lordy. Good morning, Aliano. He said, mine about you hot and bothered. Hi, Felicia. Julia's in the house saying good morning. Miss Sandy, good morning. Siobhan's like, what? That's what I'm saying. I was like, what now? What? Morning from South Florida. Hey, Brian. How you doing? Hey, Charmaine. Morning, Jamaica in class. Yes. Good morning, everybody joining us from Jam Rock. How y'all doing, honey Jill? Vanessa is here for the tea. Make your hand hear her, says Ali. Y'all encouraging Johan to misbehave, because all he needs is a little bit of attention. He's like the class clown. The more attention he gets, the more he's going to perform. Hot mess. Miss Dean, Leroy, saying Sandy's doing a Nelly. It's hot in here. Oh, I love that song. Damaris, I just don't like to sweat. Oh my God. Look, y'all see the sweat, right? I'm not even lying. Look, Lord Jesus. The only time I want to be sweating is when I'm outside exercising. That's fine. If I'm on the pickleball court, I don't mind sweating. But up in here, no. No, sir. All right, I tell you what, I'm gonna have to get a fan. Let me see where I can plug it in at. I think I can plug it. Where's there some plugs on the countertop? All right, let's play some music. Auntie Sandy got to get a fan before I pass out from the heat. Let's play a little bit of music. Oh, this song, by the way, this is one of my favorite songs. It's called Find a Way Out, and listen very closely to the lyrics because we can all relate in this country. We're all trying to find a way out of a hot mess of a situation.
I hear the people talking. What are they talking about? This world's gone crazy, and I'm trying to find a way out. Nobody knows where we're going, or if we're going at all. Nobody cares if we sin, if we have nowhere to fall. It's a singing symphony, playing as the ship goes down. It's a porcelain epiphany, breaking if it hits the ground. I gotta find a way out. So many questions answered without an answer to tell. Too many things on my mind for anything to go well.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm sure we're disconnected from radio. Hold on. Okay, honey, chilling. I'm sitting right in front of the fan. It literally says, so if you have a little bit of wind noise, that's what that is. It says that it is 82 degrees in here. And the thermostat says it's supposed to be 77 degrees. It's amazing how 82 is so uncomfortable, and just a few more degrees makes a huge difference. Oh my gosh. I decided to get some ice as well to try to cool myself down a little bit. So hopefully the AC guys will be here soon, honey chill. Yes, because Lord. Nice and refreshing water. Hello, everybody. Woo. Yes, can't take the heat. Get out of the kitchen. And I definitely can't take it today. Anybody watch that show? Oh, Lord. We're going to talk about it. Where did I put my glasses? Oh, yeah. I watched like 2 seconds of it, and I was like, these people are so fake. I was like, this is bad. Somebody said bad acting. And believe me, I believe it. Sonia says, this is a room for the cold hard truth. Take it or leave it. Yes, sir. What a hot mess. Alejandro, good morning. He says, when the truth be hitting and we are laughing, I'm certain I can agree with this, Johan. Sonia says, I love this song. Yeah, it really is a beautiful song. Thought I was in school. You mean all this time I'm in a circus? Miss Teen. Oh, Lordy. What a hot mess. Morning, Leanna. Johan trying to blame it on menopause. No, honey child. That not hitting me. Menopause is going to skip on by. I've already got some friends in my age group who are already getting what they call premenopause. And honey child, 1 minute they hot, next minute they're cold. The AC can't keep up with them. It's like adjusting up and down, up and down. I'm like, listen, take it easy now. Take it easy. I see you. Change of name. The hot hard truth. I know, right? Oh my God. Woo, honey child. All right. Good morning to all of you. Like I said, I'm still waiting on somebody to take up that challenge of not using your AC for 1 month, since y'all want blame CUC for your bill. And here's a challenge, right? Don't use your air conditioning for an entire billing cycle, which would be 1 month. And you can be cheating now, because we can put one of those things that I have in my home on it, and we'll know if it turns on. So don't use your AC for a month and tell me that your bill doesn't change, right? Show me the bill. So you don't use it for a month. Then you show me the bill. And if there's no change in your bill or it goes up, we're going to give you some big money. Because 70% of your CUC bill is that air conditioning. And I believe it. Outdoor temperature is getting warmer. The AC has to work a lot. That's how we try to service ours. And I actually think that we need to, if I had the money right now, I would probably upgrade these AC units and get more high efficiency units. But at some point, I understand that you can only get so energy efficient, and then it's overkill, and you're just spending money on the unit, and the unit can ever only do so much. Remember one time they were on the show and they were saying that when you drop it a certain amount of degrees, like it doesn't make any sense because the AC unit isn't going to cool any quicker, or, I think these are things that, we have to educate ourselves on. even in terms of how to properly utilize our air conditioning unit, because forcing it to overwork when you're not going to reap the results of it overworking just doesn't make any sense. So Rough Seas says, you must want people to die of heat. Oh, Lord. He says it can't be done. People are going to die of heat stroke. Oh, you can do it in the winter months. Anytime you want. And my point is still going to be the same. Because, we use AC, all year round, I'm pretty sure. Even when it's cooler outside, you might not be using it as much, but you're still using it. But no, I'm very aware of what heat feels like. I was up 3 o'clock this morning, throwing the sheets off, the covers. I was just like, this is ridiculous. And then the sweat's like draining into your eyes. So then your eyes start burning. I'm like, no, son, I'm not designed for this life. Challenges. Alejandro says, interesting challenge. Where's the contract? You want to do it? You can't do it. You have a small child. She needs a little air conditioning. Mm-hmm. Evelyn says, yeah, we'll take up the challenge because I'm going away. Would that count? No. Buenos dias, señora.
Buenos días, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Quieres saber que hay un problema con tu cosa que usted mandar para la gente entrar por Facebook? Pero cuando yo tocar...
You lost everybody. Okay, hold on now. Hold on. Let me interpret. Let me interpret. But you need to start speaking English because the rest of our listeners are like, what the hell? All right. So you said that you wanted to speak to me about a problem.
Yes.
On something about Facebook. Yes.
When you click your link, you have with your link that says YouTube and Facebook. And when I click the link that says Facebook, it sends me to this.
There is currently an urgent safety recall regarding faulty Takata airbag inflators.
Oh, my bad. I sent you the wrong Facebook link, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't know what that's the wrong link.
Caramba.
When I send YouTube, I think it comes up on YouTube, but not on
Okay. Un momento,
Facebook.
señora.
Go check your...
Que planchera. Okay, hold on. I sent out the wrong link. Thank you, Mr. Amelia, for...
You're welcome, my darling.
I understood most of it, though, I was getting there. I have to start practicing with you, honey child. All right, let me resend it. Let me see here now. So I'm going to resend it. So Facebook, and then YouTube. Okay. Thank you for letting us know.
You're welcome.
All right, darling.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, my apologies. That was another link for the airbag recall, which you need to if you have a Honda of a particular year. Okay, let me just resend this to everybody because I know a lot of people, like I said, like to get the links directly. All right, beautiful. I bet you a lot of y'all didn't even know that Miss Romelia spoke fluent Spanish. She found it to them people in Honduras, them Banakians. Yes, Liana was asking about a power outage. I'm aware that there was one in some areas of Georgetown last night. Rocio, buenos dias. She said, que planchera. You learn fast, Auntie Sandy. I know, right? Ay, caramba. Miss Hilda, good morning. This is a genuine question. What did Caymanians do and how did they cope with the heat in the olden days before air conditioning? Well, I can't tell you because I wasn't there in the olden days. So, I think it's a couple things, Hilda. Let's be serious for a minute here, and then we're going to bring in J.A. Hart from Taste of Cayman. They're going to have things hot this weekend, but in a good way. So here's the thing. In the olden days, it legitimately wasn't as hot as it is now. We have the Earth, some of the hottest temperatures in recorded history. Let that sink in for a minute, because that means for the first time ever, and last year was record heats. We talked about this during the summer. our bodies are having to adjust. The environment is having to adjust, and sometimes the environment can't adjust quick enough. And so there are certain like species and other things that are just dying off. Water tables being impacted. So they upgraded the Panama Canal. Now the water table is impacted by, the lack of water and the temperatures and whatever. And so some ships still can't go through the canal that they had intended to be able to use it, as a result of spending literally millions upon millions of, probably hundreds of millions of dollars in upgrading the canal. So that's the first thing. It wasn't as hot. And then things were totally different in terms of the homes were different. Think about it. Most of us have homes that the windows don't even, technically, I guess they open. I remember during a couple of years ago, something happened and we had to open our windows. Was it COVID? Something happened. I was like, oh, let's open the windows. And it occurred to me that since I've been in this house, the windows really don't ever get open. And they were so difficult. Like they were literally coming off the tracks because they had never even been opened. Who opens a window? We have windows for what reason in their homes? To be able to peep outside? I don't even know. So most of us houses are designed differently. They don't have, like back in those days, you had a one-room house, honey child. You open the front door, the back door, side windows, breeze was coming this way, that way. That was natural air conditioning. So now we don't have that anymore as well. We have more buildings, more concrete structures, and concrete, I don't think, is a very good conduit for keeping things cool. So, wooden structures, I guess, are better for heat. You just chilled out in the hammock back in the day, drank a coconut water. And I'm sure they were bothered by the heat too, but, it was different, I believe. And that's why when a lot of people are saying, oh, just suck it up with the children in the heat at Clifton Hunter, because, oh, yeah, remember when our parents were in that one-room schoolhouse? I'm like, come on now. It is definitely not comparing apples to apples. And I don't expect children to sit in a hot classroom and burning up when they can't even open the windows at moldy carpet. But congratulations to Clifton Hunter and the Department of Education. I guess they're really paying attention when we were roasting them about the carpet, because the carpet has been sheened. I've even got pictures. The tile is now down. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. So I'll show you guys that a little bit later on. Well, remember the people that give you your weather science are the same people that landed a man on the moon. What is that supposed to mean? Well, they landed a man on the moon. That's a pretty big deal. What's your point? I'm missing something here. Marshall says back in the day, there wasn't a concrete jungle and there were more trees worldwide. So, yeah, Miss Hilda said, thanks for explaining. Yeah, I think that those are some of the factors, for sure. And as we started to move into cities and there was like industrial revolutions and, there was horrible pollution in those days for sure. And things needed to change. Oh, Rough Seas said nobody went on the moon. Okay, then. What a hot mess, Rough Seas. What a hot mess. Would you like to take a trip to the moon? I'm sure we could speak to somebody to arrange that for you, since you don't believe that man actually landed on the moon. Why don't you believe that man landed on the moon? That's crazy. That's pseudo fake science. Like what? All right, that's not what we're talking about at the moment. We're going to be talking about Taste of Cayman. Nothing fake about Taste of Cayman. It's going to be some good food. This person says, a lot of people believe that the man on the moon is a hoax. What a hot mess. Y'all got time. All right. Thank you for the messages. This person, that's a question we'll soon discuss. All right, let's go ahead and bring in Jay Earhart onto the program. Jay, I'm going to be landing this Saturday.
Yes. Yeah, no hoax involved. It's going to happen.
We will be there.
I'm excited.
So this is it. You're down to the wire now.
Yep, it's we're very excited. It's all happening tomorrow night. The Black Eyed Peas in concert right here in the Cayman Islands.
Oh my gosh.
Very, very excited. I get to meet the guys this afternoon and hang out with them for a bit, and then we go to do a sound check and all of those great, wonderful things. And I'm very excited.
Beautiful. Have they ever been to the Cayman Islands before? Like
Not
just
to
been to
perform.
vacation?
I don't know that. I don't know if there's the three main guys. So I'm not sure if any of them have been here before. I don't know, but they will be now.
Yeah, nice. All right, so one more day basically. Today's Thursday. One more day to buy your tickets at the current prices.
Yep.
They're going to go up by 20%.
Yes, on day of. They always do. Pretty much everywhere you go, it's just the norm in the industry. Even on the old Taste that came in, even back then, day of. Prices increase about 20%.
So that's your gate pricing and stuff.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So any concert that you see, even the DJs here locally, the day of show, the prices increase. So general admission right now for Black Eyed Peas is $140. But if you buy them tomorrow night on the gate, it's $165. So go to Taste It Cayman right now and just buy them. TasteItCayman.org is your one-stop shop. Same with Saturday. So you can still buy general admission only for Taste It Cayman at regular price until tomorrow midnight. But if you buy it on Saturday, it also increases from $60 to $75.
Wow. Okay. So you can still get the early bird specials.
Yeah.
By purchasing those now. Okay. So that's the first thing. We're going to go through some of the site maps and setup for both events. But again, let's just stress to people, they've got different levels, and we'll be giving away a few tickets here. So make sure y'all paying attention.
We got a good question today.
Yeah, good question. I think this one's going to take a minute for y'all to figure out. So Black Eyed Pea tickets, you've got general admission, $140 if you purchase now ahead of the day. Yep. Premium stage view, those are $300.
Right.
VIP access is $500.
Right.
And there was another category of VIP.
Yeah, we did away with that. It was a nice idea. It was a thought that we were going to do, but it just didn't work out. So we're just going to stick with what we know best.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. So then we've got on Saturday, which is the Taste of Cayman Food and Drink Festival. Again, through tomorrow, you can get prices. Adult general, $60. On the day of, it goes up to $75. You can do VIP, which is $225, and then on the day of, that goes up to $275. Children general admission, only $20. Very, very reasonable.
Yeah, we haven't changed that in 10 years, it seems.
Yep. And then children can also do VIP access. And what does VIP access at the actual festival get you?
So it gets you into the VIP air-conditioned tent area, gets your welcome cocktail from Cayman Distributors Group. I think they're doing... Trying to remember what cocktail. I think they're using Absolute Elixir this time. And they've got canopies from the St. June restaurant at the Ritz-Carlton in there for you. So it's just a nice loungy area. You've got VIP bathrooms, which are air conditioning. Everybody knows those lovely things. And I think you get preferred parking as well on the day.
Yes, that's right.
So lots of wonderful, wonderful things.
Okay.
It's truly worth it just for the bathrooms.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. I'm saying that too.
You can use one of those AC bathrooms right now, Sandra.
I was actually saying that to Marlon the other day. I'm like, those bathrooms are so posh. They're totally worth it. Yeah. Awesome. So you can also do bundles. So if you want to go to the Black Eyed Peas concert on Friday and Saturday, the best way to do it is to get a bundled ticket. And those start at $180 for the general admission.
It's a great deal. I mean, because that's general admission to both nights. And it's going to be a fun night. I guarantee you on Monday morning, if you were not at this concert, you're going to be kicking yourself. You'll be like, how could I have missed that here in Cayman? I guarantee it.
Yeah. So bundle the tickets where you can do both nights, make it a whole weekend long event.
We also, go ahead. We also have the Sunday brunch. We can talk about that later.
Yes, I'm thinking I might do that. I'm still, might do it. Okay. So let's talk about Friday's main stage entertainment lineup.
Do you have that clip, Sandy?
The video clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's an audio clip.
Yes. This is the Black Eyed Peas themselves. Hold on one second. I should have that handy. Yes, indeed. All right, here we go.
world. This is Tabu Nawasha from Black Eyed Peas, and we're bringing that indigenous excellence across the globe. That's right, Black Eyed Peas will be kicking off the Taste of Cayman. This nonprofit event supports the Cayman Islands Tourism Association. So everybody, we need you to get your tickets at tasteofcayman.org because Black Eyed Peas is going to rock that body. We're going to pump it. We're going to get the party started because I got a feeling Black Eyed Peas is ready to rock the road. Peace.
Oh yeah, I got a feeling.
I got a feeling. I've got goosebumps now just hearing that. Actually, yeah.
Yes, it looks amazing. So Black Eyed Peas in concert. Do yourself a favor and just do the bundle package. I think that's a great deal. What else we got? So let's go through some of the actual events. So I'm gonna pull up the maps here. Give me one quick second. So let's start with Saturday. And this is the Black Eyed Peas mapping site map. So this is what it looks like.
That's Friday.
Friday, sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, no, that's right. So as you see there, the main entrance that's coming over the bridge onto the Festival Green, and there's the three entrances there. One to go straight into VIP, one to go in the premium view, and the other is general admission. You can see where the bar is. So the premium view will get your own side of the bar for service. So it should be quick and easy and able to get your drinks quickly. VIP has its own private bar, a couple places in there to get that. And of course, you've got the premium view of the stage with the VIP and premium. And general admission is just going to be a great little dance party. I guarantee it's going to be a lot of fun. So get your tickets now. It's going to be fantastic. Tasteofcayman.org.
Beautiful. All right. Love it, love it, love it.
Because gates open at 7.
Yes.
So if you get there right on the spot of 7, if you're general admission, you can pick your spots and get in there and stake them out, and then listen to some great music from Dan Ebanks, and then the Neverines are going to come on, and then DJ RKM is in the house and going to have a good time, and then of course the Black Eyed Peas at 10:30.
All right, so Dan Ebanks, I think everybody knows Dan. He's amazing and phenomenal solo act, but I mean he does so much by himself. You swear he's a whole band. So yes, he's very, very captivating. He's been overseas and done the most. So he now resides, he's back home in Grand Cayman, focused on writing and composition of his first full-length release. So he's working on that. The Neverines, one of the island's hottest bands, regularly filling venues across the island with an energetic mix of rock and indie classics, as well as original material. And they're again going to pump up the energy. So they have a few songs that they're going to be performing for us. And then, of course, DJ RKM. He's the last 30 minutes there before the Black Eyed Peas come on at 10:30, he is actually going to really rise the temperature at the venue in a good way. Yeah. So he's going to get everybody pumping and ready for the Black Eyed Peas. Wow.
Very excited. It's going to be a very fun night, and it's all tomorrow. I can't believe it's tomorrow already.
I know. All right, so let's move on to Saturday, and let me just pull up the Saturday venue map here. Let me see here. All right, so we've got. I love the site map for Saturday. So nice. You guys have done a great job. Tower Marketing, big shout out to Tower Marketing.
Yeah, by the way, thank you for that, Sandy, because they have been working their tail off to make this work, and everything's going to be fantastic. All their team have been working, burning the midnight oil. They've been very, very good. No complaints whatsoever.
No, for real.
So the site map, as you can see here, main entrance, it's a little different from the Black Eyed Peas just set up because the orientation's a little different. But VIP, main stage, it's all in the same location. So as you come over the bridge where it's the main entrance there on your lower right-hand side, go straight into VIP on the left. You still got the main stage right there. But then you've got the All Things Cayman tent on the right. And that is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of great activities going on there. And then you can see all of the 32 different vendor booths that are around the whole outskirts of the Festival Green outline. And then the demo stage is over in the corner on the far right of the main stage. And that's where all of the demonstrations are. Our international chefs that are coming down, they're going to be up on there. Our Heavy Cake and Cayman style beef competitions will be announced there. All of that will take place on the demo stage.
Beautiful. All right. So you see, folks, where you come in to the festival, and All Things Cayman over to the right. So All Things Cayman, again, is just an absolutely beautiful venue. Stop in there. You got your culture. Now that is being sponsored by the Ministry of
Youth Sports.
Yes.
Youth Sports and Heritage.
Youth Sports and Heritage. Right. Okay. And so that's a great opportunity. I mean, I know sometimes we have people who are new on island and, they're trying to learn a little bit more about the Cayman Islands. And sometimes people just want to visit the cultural booth. So that's where you're going to pop in and have an opportunity to do that. Yes. Nice.
Yeah, we'll have Cayman folk singers. We're going to have thatch rope demonstrations. The Marie Martin Primary School is going to sing. We'll have some soldier crab races. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's also going to be coconut cat boat toys, warrior games, gigs, conch blowing competitions, those kind of things. It's going to be pretty fun in there.
All right, so you start off 5 o'clock, gates open. There's going to be children's face painting on Saturday. Yes, there's going to be face painting and other painting activities for the children. You've got giant games and sensory PlayStation, which is really, really fantastic. So
that should be a lot of fun.
The supersize Jenga, Connect 4. You've got Spider-Man and Cinderella appearances. So 5 to 7 is the ideal time if you have younger children. Get them there early, because this is the stuff that's going to really excite them, that they absolutely love, right? And then you also have, we were just talking about the Cayman cultural demonstrations, carnival costumes, beauty queens and pirates. So there's going to be a gigs demo, thatch plaiting, turtleneck making demonstration. And that should be pretty cool. Your coconut cat boat toys, photo ops with the carnival costumes, beauty queens and pirates. So the kids are always fascinated by those things as well. The official blowing of the Cayman conch horn happens at 5:30, and that kind of marks the official opening of the gate, so to speak. And then you mentioned the youth choir is going to be performing as well, so they'll start right around 5:30. And then some of your celebrity chefs, they come out early.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Sweet Treats 101. So
that's going to be so much fun, by the way.
Yeah, this looks like fun.
So we're going to get about 10 to 12 kids up there, and they're going to try to create their own layer cake, like topped cakes type of thing, with one of the most world-renowned baking chefs ever, Ron Ben Israel. And that's going to be just a really fun thing to do.
I'm looking forward to that. I definitely want to see him. And then again, thatch rope demonstration. That's going to be the Cayman Islands Traditional Arts Council demonstrating the thatch rope making process. And then tell us a little bit about this farm to fork. Oh, that's Chef Maureen.
Yeah, Chef Mo's up there with the Beacon Farms. That's going to be quite fun as well. She's going to do a little demonstration about how great it is and what we have here on island that we can source locally, whether it's, the fruits and vegetables or the breadfruits and things like that. So it's going to be a very interesting one. And I think she's teaming up with another chef up there besides Beacon Farms. But I just drawn a blank right now, Sandy. Sorry about that. There's so many activities and so many things going on. I can't remember them all.
Yeah. No. Totally get it. So cooking demos and discussion focus on Cayman farming, produce, and flavors. I love that.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have the primary, the Marie Martin Primary School Choir. They're going to be performing as well. Now, this choir isn't just any regular choir. This is a gold medal award-winning choir, going to be delighting us with renditions of folk, gospel, and other music.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I love the little kids doing that, and they're going to be, I say little, but the younger kids. Yes. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And then the soldier crabs are going to be battling it out in a traditional crab race.
Always bet on 6. You were not betting, of course. There's no betting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think my daughter would be very interested to see that. Actually, she has an obsession with crabs. She loves them. Anytime she sees them outside, she wants to bring them all inside the house.
Yeah.
All right. So soldier crab racing. Then they're going to have the Julia Mierhoff and Kareem Samuels modern take on jazz classics. So they'll be up on stage performing smooth vocals and classic piano sounds. Nice. And then they're going to do the winners announce around 6:40 or so for the heavy cake and Cayman style beef competition.
That's where you want to be around that tent, because then you'll be able to taste some of those entries.
Oh, beautiful. Nice. All right. And then we got another celebrity chef.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Mark
at
Strassman.
Love You Like Cook Food.
Oh, yeah. So Mark is a world-renowned as well. He's a very famous New York chef. He's been Michelin trained. He's got marks off Madison. He's been on CBS This Morning, The Today Show, Martha Stewart Living, so many others. And he's going to be teaming up with another local chef, and they're going to be doing a cook-off. It's a mystery basket that Chef Maureen Cubbin is putting together, and they're going to have to cook up something delicious and fantastic with the mystery ingredients in the basket. And it's just very fun to watch on the Bon Vivant demo stage. You'll be able to see them doing that and the interaction. And you can actually heckle them a little bit. I think they like that.
And are you able to say who he's going up against, or is that like a top secret?
No, I've forgotten the name. It's just my mistake. He's a local gentleman, Las Tortugas Catering, I believe, something like that. Young guy, but he's doing a great job in the kitchen. And I'm just trying to blank on the name today, Sandy. I'm sorry.
No worries. I know you got a lot going on. Okay, folks. So again, we're just days out, literally a day out from the beginning of the Taste of Cayman Festival. Really, it's a whole weekend event this year.
You bet. And of course, if you missed the international chefs on Saturday at this event, Mark Strassman and Ron Bent Israel, you can meet them and be up close and personal on Sunday when we do a Sunday brunch at Saltwater Grill. Everybody in Cayman loves a Sunday brunch. Everybody loves the bubbles. So we're going to be doing a family-style brunch at Saltwater with those chefs, and they're helping to curate the menu and do all the great things. And they'll be there to take pictures and sign autographs and whatever you want to do. But it's just a great time to just finish the weekend off in style with a fantastic meal, served family style at Saltwater. If you're interested, contact Saltwater for that. It's only $90 for that brunch, which is a great deal for brunch in Cayman. And you get to have the international chefs there. So that's fantastic.
Yeah. Nice. Absolutely wonderful. All right. And we've got more Cayman Islands folk singers, the Radiance Dance Studio. The mixology competition is going to be coming up a little bit later on in the evening. Swanky Kitchen Band performing. They're very, very talented. I must tell you, amazing. And then you've got some more DJs, fireworks at around 9:15. Rico Rolando performing later on in the evening. And then another DJ and laser show taking you into the 10 o'clock hour. So ending with, again, a huge bang. So it sounds like an amazing weekend.
We packed enough Caymanian stuff in there, I think.
Yeah,
we try to make I mean, that's what it's all about. Taste of Cayman. And if we can't highlight the flavor and culture and heritage and history of Cayman in this, then we shouldn't be doing it. And that's why this is the reason we do it, is to highlight all things Cayman.
Absolutely. So again, folks, this is a general layout. All the different vendors. I mean, you've got a great lineup of over 30 vendors, a lot of names that we know, and some people who are obviously doing it for the first time. So I'm so excited. I see Scoops Cayman are going to be there.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
We got, but Steak Social is going to be in there. Alora, Aria, Simboko, Chicken, all names you guys know. It's going to be fantastic. The food is going to be amazing.
Very good. So come on out. A lot of the restaurants debut something new. Sometimes they're testing out new items. And then a lot of times they do some classics as well that are absolutely amazing. So we got some tickets to give away.
We do. Excited?
And I saw somebody just call and I'm like, oh, they're trying to call in before I ask the question again. Wait till you hear the question.
It's a tougher one today. So 2 premium view, value of $600.
Yeah, no, these are awesome tickets. So folks, the question is, drum roll. Yes, what is the name? And you have to call in 936-2626. No, you guys gotta wait at least until I ask the question. Hello.
I'm waiting. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
You can't wait till I ask the question.
Okay.
All right. She hung up. Wait till I ask the question. What is the name? Now, see, she's got a head start because she only has to hit redial. What is the name of the female Latina superstar that the Black Eyed Peas collaborated with to produce the song Girl Like Me? Let me repeat the question. I'm not even giving the hint because y'all be top of things. So what is the name of the female Latina superstar? Hello, caller. Good morning. Uh-oh. Hello, caller? Oh.
Nope.
Hello, caller. Good morning.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Hi.
Your phone's taking the same track as the AC?
I know. Hi, caller. Good morning. What's going on with the calls? I can't hear anybody.
That's right.
Hello? Okay. Hello, caller? Hello? I'm answering these calls. Hello, caller?
Your AC is the same, affecting the phone.
I know. Hold on a second here.
Well, while you work on that, I just want to say a big thank you to Dart. It's all presented by Dart. Kempa Home, FYI, AI Rentals, DMS Broadcasting, Visit Cayman Islands, Forza, Cannonball Road, Hughes, the Kimpton Sea Fire, St. June at the Ritz-Carlton, CG Britke, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Heritage, and of course the great team at Tower Marketing. Thank you so much.
Yes. Hello, caller?
No, I keep hearing the beep beep.
I know. Hello, caller?
You got somebody on hold?
I mean, it's like we're getting a million calls, but I can't hear anybody.
Well, this is good.
Right.
They're adding suspense.
Hello, caller. Good morning. Hello? What on earth? I don't know what's going on. This is bizarre. Hello? Unable to switch calls. This is so strange. Hi, caller? All right, this is weird. Something's Flo, what are y'all doing to my phone line? All right, hold on. I see somebody calling on the other line. Hold on. I'm actually gonna call people back because nope. Hello, caller. Say that again for me, caller.
Hi, Shakira.
Yes, it is. Congratulations. I'm sorry. Listen, even Zeus is upset by the phone lines this morning. Zeus, calm down. Calm down. All right. So yes, that is correct. Congratulations. Hold on, let me grab your number though, because I don't know. You just won two VIP tickets. Tell him, Jay.
Yeah, two premium view tickets.
Two premium view tickets.
Valued at $600.
Total of $600. All right. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
So now the call's working.
Let me just take down your number. Want to make sure that we get it. Premium VIP tickets. Hold on now.
Premium tickets. Leave the VIP out.
Shh. Okay, Zeus. Calm down. All right, just give me a first name to go with it.
It's gonna be Jordan.
Jordan. Congratulations, Jordan.
Way to go, Jordan.
Enjoy. They'll reach out to you.
I have a question for you though.
Sure.
And, those lawn speakers, I had won them a couple weeks ago. I never was able to collect them. Where do I get them?
They should be at the station.
The station?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. But if for some reason they should still be there, but if for some reason they aren't, just call me back.
Okay, not a problem. Thank you.
All
so
right,
much.
thank you. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the phone lines just now. Oh my gosh, Flo must not have been able to handle all the callers. Oh my goodness.
So that just means you need to rush out and buy your tickets.
I know.
Tasteofcayman.org.
Something weird going on with the phone. Like literally, I see all these people calling. I'm answering it. I can't hear anybody. We had about 20 calls.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, well. No, let's see if we can just answer this. Hello, caller. Hello? Hi. I can hear you now. I mean, but we have a winner already.
Oh, fine.
I'm so sorry. Hey, Zeus, come on now. My co-host is doing a lot of barking in the studio. Well, congratulations to Jordan. Jordan was thinking ahead of everybody else. He's like, let me call Sandy's other number. So that's how he got through. What a mess. I don't know what's going on here. But that was weird. The phone lines were overworked.
Yeah,
they're overheated as well.
It just means that people are very interested to go see the Black Eyed Peas, and we want you to go buy your tickets now. TasteofCayman.org. Before the prices increase tomorrow, buy them today. The prices are going up.
Yeah, of course. Wow.
Actually, okay, don't buy today. Wait till tomorrow.
I tell you. All right. So, Jay, thank you so much. Is there anything else that is burning that we really should tell people in terms of what's going on for the event? Get there early. Parking, if you want a good parking spot, I always suggest get there early.
Agreed. And just be safe while you're there. Have a good time. Don't overindulge on alcohol. Drink plenty of water. But just wear comfortable shoes and get ready to dance your feet off. Because it's going to be a very, very fun night of music on Friday and a lot of walking and eating on Saturday. So wear those elastic pants that I always like to wear when I go to brunch. So, and then of course, go to brunch on Sunday as well.
Yes. I need to sort out my brunch tickets. All right. Awesome.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there, Sandy. We'll dance together.
For sure. Sounds good. Thank you, my dear.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Have a good one. All right, folks. I don't know. That was weird. Don't know what was going on with the phone lines. So y'all were definitely calling, and I was picking up. I was trying to answer, and it just. Anyway, yes, the Black Eyed Peas. Congratulations, Jordan is going. Whoop, whoop.
World is Tabu Nawasha from Black Eyed Peas, and we're bringing that indigenous excellence across the globe. That's right, Black Eyed Peas will be kicking off the Taste of Cayman. This nonprofit event supports the Cayman Islands Tourism Association. So everybody, we need you to get your tickets at tasteofcayman.org because Black Eyed Peas are going to rock that body. We're going to pump it. We're going to get the party started because I got a feeling Black Eyed Peas is ready to rock the globe. Peace.
Do you own a 1996 to 2016 Honda vehicle? There is an ongoing urgent safety recall regarding faulty Takata airbag inflators in Honda vehicles in the Cayman Islands. As affected vehicles get older, a combination of high temperatures and humidity can affect airbag inflators with the fault. If you're involved in a collision, the airbag can go off with too much explosive force, causing sharp metal fragments to shoot out and kill or seriously injure people in the vehicle. To check whether your vehicle is affected, go to HondaCayman.com/recalls. Honda will replace any defective airbag inflators completely free of charge. Contact the Car City service team to arrange this. Please take the time to check if your vehicle is affected by this urgent safety recall by going to HondaCayman.com/recalls now.
Ocean Ridge Heights offers an amazing opportunity to own a piece of land in idyllic Cayman Brac, right on the bluff, starting from $80,000. Located in a quiet residential area with high elevation, these lots are ideal for a future home or investment property and are sure to go fast. Cayman Brac offers a laid-back lifestyle, amazing pristine diving, limestone caves, diverse flora, along with amazing wildlife. Inquire about the owner financing options so that you can secure your piece of paradise today. With only a few lots remaining, these are sure to go before you know it. Contact Crichton Properties today on 345-949-5250 or info@crichtonproperties.com.
Renewables are very important to CUC. The environment's going to benefit, the customers are going to benefit.
It is the future. It's not a matter of if it's coming, it's when.
We can't stop. We do need the change.
Really, really excited to talk about how we're going to get a lot of renewable energy on the grid.
We have been working on bringing renewable energy to Grand Cayman for many years now and produced our integrated resource plan back in 2016.
Looking at how we can most effectively not only get renewable energy but reduce the CO2 impact of CUC's operations. You hear the comments or the misnomers that CUC is married to diesel, and quite frankly that there couldn't be anything that's further from the truth. We know that renewable energy is the right thing to do.
There's a lot of value by using renewable energy, battery energy storage within your integrated grid. A lot of time has to be put together to do your research, understand what it is that you're wanting to put out there.
CUC has the ability to lead that transition, right? And be the first for not only Cayman, but the region.
It's going to be so worth it. It's what I come to work for every single day. To know what we're working on is going to set the country up for success. It's going to be a foundational element of the economy.
Bringing the public along with us is one of the key things to make a success out of it.
To make sure that we're doing our part to reach those United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Our team has been equipped, trained, developed. If we get a go-ahead tomorrow, we start.
And I see it in the future. It's not that far away. It could be as little as 5 or 6 years away, where we'll have times of the day where we are 100% renewable.
Hey, Cayman! Y'all already know we have the best wings at Popeyes. You made ghost pepper our top sellers, and then you did the same with sweet and spicy. Well, get your taste buds ready, because we are expanding our flavor range. We've added honey barbecue, roasted garlic parmesan, and signature hot. You can choose to sauce our mild wings, or the bravest of you can even sauce on top of our ghost pepper wings. The wing game is over. 5 new flavors with Cayman's favorite chicken, only at Popeyes on Eastern Avenue. All right, folks, so we're back. Yes, honey child. Our trusty AC man is here. Got it all sorted out already. Okay, what was the problem? User error. Wonk, wonk, wonk. What does that mean? That means we weren't doing it right, honey child. So, apparently, I needed a lesson on how to use the new thermostats. Well, these things happen. You live and learn. Thank you so much for coming back out and showing me how to use them. I'll tell you what happened. They're smart thermostats. We have them at another property, but I've realized that I've only ever used them through the app. Marlon hasn't set it up on the app yet because he was busy last night. Busy and tired. And so because they're not on the app, when I was going to the physical thermostat and I'm like changing, I'm like, hey, I'm putting it down to like 77, 75. The compressor wasn't kicking in. It wasn't turning it on because I wasn't pressing it again. Apparently you put it down to the temperature you want, up and down. You press it another time to confirm it. That one little miss of a press made all the difference because the poor thing was reading the room temperature and nothing else. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, when you just blink, want to slap yourself for being so silly and not even thinking about it. Oh, well, thank you. I know the AC man must be like, he's probably seen it all. He's like, yep, not a problem. Everything's good. It's starting to cool down now. So I've just turned the fan off. Phew. Because up in here was like 84 degrees. I'm like, oh my God, I'm starting to bake. Johan complaining about TV because that's all he wants to do is sit down all day on the sofa and watch TV. You know who Johan reminds me of? Remember, what's the guy's name? Married with Children. What was the guy's name again? That's Johan. Married with Children. What's his name? Al Bundy. That's Johan. Sitting in front of the TV. He just puts his hand down his pants. Bring me a beer, honey. And all he wants to do is watch football. Okay, so Johan, I do believe, however, that you actually watched the reality show last night. Is that correct? I mean, I think you watched it. Did you watch it? All right, so who watched it, folks? Okay. Yes. All right. So who watched it? Anybody watched it last night? I watched like 2 little segments of it. A lot of these people I've seen around, so I guess I kind of know who they are, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, help me out here. Did anybody actually enjoy watching it that watched it? I guess everybody's trying to get their 15 minutes. Somebody said it's bad acting. The thing for me too is that, what's it called again? Cayman, what's it called? Something in Paradise? Oh, good grief. Sunshine in Paradise, what's it called? I don't even know. Oh, here we go. Grand Cayman, Secrets in Paradise. I see some of my people watching it. Hold on here now, honey child. I'm gonna see. Let's start from the beginning. All right, so Cayman Islands. Oh my gosh. And I had to laugh. Somebody said, "Oh, sometimes I might speak with my Caymanian accent," and I was like, "Poor her." Let me have nothing to say on that front. Anywho, hold on now. Let me share my screen, honey child. Let's share the screen. Here we go. Yep, this is them. Let's watch a little snippet of it.
Paradise. Everything on the menu. This place is popping.
Socializing, the partying, it doesn't end.
The socializing and partying doesn't end. Oh, there's Danny. Danny made an appearance. Oh, honey child. Okay. But wait a minute. Craig, he was at law school part of the time that I was there. Didn't he become a police officer? I thought he'd become a police officer. I'm so confused about what these people are doing.
It is a playground for the rich and famous.
Really?
But paradise comes with a little bit of pressure.
Hammer's been in the Cayman Islands for the last several months with his family. Hammer and Chambers announced their split last year.
A lot of us have bonded here because we wanted to escape.
Really? Escape from
On
what?
the small island, the past will always catch up with you.
She doesn't care. She was shagging him.
Oh my God, not
what's
the
been done in
shagging.
the dark.
What's her name around the corner looking like, oh my God, she was shagging him? No.
Will always come to light.
I like this girl. I see her all the time actually at the coffee shop. What's her name again? Oh
What's
Lord.
been done in the dark.
She's always so nice.
Will always come
You're
to light.
so hot.
What's your name? It's a small island. So much temptation.
Lord have mercy.
How did you get?
Gossip does spread like wildfire.
The girl that Tyson cheated on Chelsea with is pregnant.
This island, it's small, and your reputation is everything.
Yeah.
I do not want to feel as if I need to start checking you. Do I call my friends?
If you don't respect the island or the people here, it's not going to go well. Elizabeth thought I was one of Army's chicks. Then I started getting all of these like horrible messages. You're into this Hollywood bull. It doesn't work like that here.
This is Cayman. This is not a place to make enemies. I'm terrified you're going to get me kicked off an island. You're threatening everything that I built.
Don't with my queen. You better back off. Chill. Leave me alone.
You have to
Lord have mercy. I can't even. Rough Seas says there's better acting on Pornhub. Rough Seas, is that confessional? I don't know.
This is insanity. Goodbye. Paradise has a price.
On Grand
Really?
Cayman, reality can suddenly catch up to you.
So what is Craig do now?
Can you
It
keep
sure
up
can
with all
make
the
it look interesting.
sexiness of the Cayman Islands?
Okay, so Grand Cayman, Secrets in Paradise. I think I might just watch it just for the fun of it. I mean, I'm a little bit curious now. I wasn't gonna watch it. Last night I watched like 2 seconds of it. I was bored. And it wasn't, I didn't start at the beginning. Somebody else was watching it and I was like, Okay, well, let's check it out. Johan, did you watch it? I had to call customer service. Liana said they did that girl bad though. Her hair and makeup was horrible. Which one? Who? Which girl? I mean, I don't know. I guess these are people looking for their 15 minutes. And you know what? Give it to them. The rest of the reality world doing their thing. Why shouldn't Cayman? I've always said Cayman needs a version of Housewives. So kinda housewives and house husbands. Like, I don't even know what these people do. Like, do they have legitimate jobs? The one girl that I told you, I see her at the coffee shop all the time. I believe she's in real estate, I think. She's actually a really pretty girl. And like in person, because some people look different on TV and, Okay. And then Tyson, what is Tyson doing? He better try and fix those cars at tracks is what he better try and do. I'm just saying. Provide some decent customer service. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Julian's there. He's Julian Foster. He's in marketing. He has his own marketing company. I was a little bit surprised to see that Julian would sign up for something like this. And I don't actually know Julian, but he seems like such a quiet guy. And you know what? The Fosters are so, as a family, and of course there's always exceptions within families, but they're very, like, they're not people who like a whole lot of attention. They're like very low key. They're not flashy people. So when I heard that he was part of the cast for this, I was like, really? Julian Foster? Like Woody's son? I'm like, what does he want attention for? So I was a little bit surprised by that, but these young people, honey chill. So I guess a lot of it is surrounding the Army Hammer's ex-wife. Are they finally divorced? I actually know her. We have play dates and stuff. Have we done a play date? No, parties and like she, outer circle. Like we're not gonna be sitting down on this show doing anything. But she actually seems like Elizabeth. She seems like a really nice person. I mean, I don't know. I'm not up in these people's living room like that. So, but I'm curious if you know what I want to know about this. I want to know if this storyline about people creating fake accounts and sending messages about Armie Hammer, because there's the accusation that she was behind it. And of course, I'm assuming they never really confirmed that. But I'm curious, why would she do that? I mean, Armie Hammer has proven what he is. Let's be very honest here. He's not the caliber of anything that she'd want to really hold on to. When she discovered that he was nibbling on what's her name's toes, Miss Cayman wannabe, slapping her rear end up in some hotel, giving her diamond earrings that she was just throwing into the ocean. You see, all of that should have been on the reality show. That's what they needed to get. They needed to get her on there. Former Miss Cayman, with her bonka being not former Miss Cayman. She competed in the competition. Yeah, put her on there. She could have been spilling some tea, some real tea about Armie Hammer. And I wanted to see her throw those diamond earrings into the ocean. Oh, I'm sick of you, Armie. I thought we had a future together. I was like, girl, you are not throwing diamond earrings into the ocean, Shiloh. Yeah, poor little Shiloh. She's a Christian now, in case y'all missed the memo. So y'all leave that Christian girl alone. God got her. Yeah, I was like, I remember when she posted that about, I'm throwing these diamond earrings into the ocean. I was like, girl, one day you're going to need that money. You better take that to the pawn shop and pawn those to pay the next bill. Because who in their right mind throws diamond earrings into the ocean? Oh, we can be so full of drama. But not me. I'm not throwing nothing like that in the ocean. You gave that to me as a gift. I don't care what you do to me later on, honey child. I might do other stuff to you, but I ain't throwing the diamond earrings into the ocean. I'll be keeping those. Might sell them, I suppose, if I'm all up in my feelings, but even then, keep them and wear them with pride, honey child. You earned that. Dunk-a-dunk. You know what I'm saying? That came at a price. All right. Faded Mary Jean says, my TV wouldn't even allow me if I tried. What happened to your TV, honey child? Everton did better than all of them together, hands down, says Leanna. No, Everton was horrible. Him and what her name was again? Oh, now that was bad acting. Ugh, they were horrific. Child, do they need me to come and rescue this show already with episode 1? Good morning, caller.
Morning, Sandra. How you doing?
Not too bad. Did you watch it?
I am not watching it, and I'm actually calling in to discourage everybody who's listening from watching it. Like much of everything else in Cayman, it's not marketed for Caymanians. It's marketed for overseas consumption.
And what do you mean by that, since you didn't watch it?
Well, I mean, for example, you have people like Salida Ebanks. I don't know her personally. And, you know, I remember.
Does she even live in Cayman?
Well, this is the thing. Like, I remember years ago when people were bringing her up, Victoria's Secret's model and Caymanian Victoria's Secret's model.
But she didn't want to admit to being a Caymanian at the time.
Well, that's the thing is, I got caught up in the hype and everything, and I remember watching this American morning TV show. I think it was 2 other models. One is it's Giselle Bundchen, and they were like, "Oh, I'm from Brazil," and I'm from Brazil. When it came to her, she was telling everybody she was from Staten Island, and for me, it was like that killed it right there. For her, for me.
Yeah, because she had some story about. I'm confused with Salida because didn't she used to tell people that she was born in New York, or she had some story about New York and being homeless in New York or something. I didn't know.
I mean, I don't know what her story is. I just remember hearing that on American TV that she's from Staten Island, New York. And it's like now she wants to put on like this whole Caymanian accent, like really? As opposed to somebody else like Grace Geely, who everywhere she goes, she represents 3, 4, 5, and I'm from Cayman, and I can't go home. She goes on American TV, and she always represents us well. I don't know. I just think that the whole show.
Well, I guess this is what reality TV is. It's not very real. And the thing for me, right, is I think there's so much. Listen, Cayman got enough drama. If they really wanted a real reality TV show. Child, we can give you some drama. Come on now. Instagram be popping off all the time. I mean, I could give them a lead on a few stories that they could have been following.
Anyway, I'm not watching
You're not watching it. Anybody else? Thank you, caller. Anybody else has decided not to watch it versus watching it? This person said Salida broke bottom a few years ago. Was back home. She looked like she's trying to get back on her feet. Yeah, wasn't she even dating or engaged to Nick Cannon at one time? Thank God she didn't become one of his baby mamas at least. I guess she had a little bit more sense than that. This person says Sister Shiloh with a bunch foreigner who are only famous in their own minds get back on her feet? ? Oh, now the phone won't work though. I notice you, Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Sandy. I know you're talking about something I saw on the phone, I guess, about this reality show.
Some TV show, yes.
Are you ready for another reality?
Oh Lord, what is it?
Did you catch in the news that the Chamber of Commerce, the president, led by the president, went to meet with the labor minister about the minimum wage?
No. And what happened?
Okay, it was on the Radio Cayman news day before yesterday. They are suggesting from their membership a new minimum wage of initially $7.25, going up to $7.75 a year later. And not to touch the gratuity schemes that are approved, and that's the position of labor. That's the position of business. Now, if labor
chamber members, I don't know.
If labor in Cayman does not have a voice, the government is going to be swayed by the voice of the business people. You understand what I'm saying? If you have a stack of books and you push them in one direction, they fall in that direction. If you have something on the other side holding it back, you're just merely pressing it. And I think labor definitely have to somehow find a common voice, or they are going to get the shaft once again.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes.
You're welcome.
So it looks like we'll have to revisit that conversation. Yeah, I didn't even hear anything about the meeting, to be honest, but okay. Well, I mean, it's weird though, because all of these agencies would have had the opportunity way beforehand to meet as part of the consultation process for the committee. So why would they be having yet another meeting? Didn't the chamber meet with the minimum wage labor committee already? All right, well, make some inquiries about that. How can I watch the show? I tried everything, but can't get through. Well, apparently it's on Freeform, which I don't know about the local providers and what they offer. And you can also watch it so it's on Freeform Live, and then it becomes available on Hulu, which is a streaming service. So things like Hulu and these other services, Paramount Plus, Hulu, Disney Plus, they're not live TV. So sometimes it's available like the next day or whatever on those streaming platforms. Somebody says she does have an old man paying her bills. I believe she's still staying at the same hotel with all the scandal broke about the name. Who is she? Well, I guess somebody's got to pay y'all bills because y'all don't want to work a legit job. I'm just saying. Did anybody watch it and enjoy it? Does anybody think it's going to be picked up for a second season? I mean, anybody? Cayman needs a soap opera, Liana. We have a soap opera, but the question becomes, some people feel a way about airing how about Instagram folks? Y'all got any thoughts on this? Some people feel a way about airing your quote unquote dirty laundry. Listen, everybody never bought a business. And I think we know a lot of what's going on. I mean, nothing that's going to come out about Armie Hammer is probably going to be much of a surprise. It's just that now you're sitting there on your TV screen hearing them talk about it again. That dude is a freak. And he might actually have some other issues. So I think didn't he go to therapy? He went to see a therapist, a professional. And in another 6 months, he's going to come out trying to rebuild his career. Aliano says small island clowns acting like top of gold pile, just another crab higher on the ladder. Alejandro says a lot more hot girls that we actually know. Dee says Cayman does not need that kind of publicity, to be honest. You know, again, that's not the reality of the average Caymanian. Y'all partying that much, and it's a party scene, and y'all popping off, and we need to have a watching party, I think. And a lot of y'all like, how do I watch it? So I don't know. Maybe I will watch it just to get a little feel of. Maybe I'll watch it one episode. Then you get stuck in the storyline. Then you're like, ooh, I want to see if that woman ever slaps Elizabeth. I mean, hold on. I'm gonna watch another look. You know, it is so amazing. I'm gonna mute it actually. Hold on, let me mute it. Where's the mute button on this? Oh yes, there it is. It is so amazing to me how the producers of these shows can put together, like when they go back and they put it together. So here's Elizabeth, and then they're going to tell her story now. So I'm curious to see how they introduced her. Hold on, honey child. Let me pull it back out and bring in the audio. I'm kind of curious about what their story. I mean, obviously, Selena's going to claim she was a Victoria's Secret model, and everybody knew me, and I was so famous, fabulous, and blah blah blah. But let's see. How do they introduce Elizabeth? Let's see.
Can you imagine I ruined the couch?
Okay, whose place are they using? You know where this is? I think I know exactly where they're filming on this couch. I think this is the Finn. Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that couch looks like one of those up in the fin, honey child. Let's see. What does she say?
Your boobs look low, be honest, guys.
Child, don't worry about them boobs. They're non-existent.
I moved here with my husband and children 3 years ago.
Okay.
But things have changed
they are showcasing a beautiful part of our island. I mean, look at the ocean life just now.
since then.
Overnight, Army Hammer's estranged wife, Elizabeth Chambers, breaking her silence weeks after he became embroiled in allegations of abuse.
The Cayman curse is when a couple moves to the island together and then ends up separating or breaking up or divorcing. And it drags.
Cayman not got nothing to do with that. That was your husband. He was a pervert and a freak before you came to Cayman, honey jail. It just so happens that you didn't know how freaky-leaky he was. And then, you only found out when you were in Cayman. It ain't got nothing to do with no Cayman curse. No, sir.
Hammer and Chambers announced their split last year after 10 years of marriage.
I went through a very public divorce. It was riddled with scandal, and stories are coming out each day and horrific articles, and I was learning about them as it happened. Our divorce is almost final, but it's not easy. The life that we had planned for years basically shattered. That was a really painful period of time. Doing that on a more public platform, it was absolute hell, and I wouldn't wish it upon anyone.
Okay.
Elizabeth?
I love how they introduced her, Elizabeth Expat. That's her title, expat, like not business owner, and not mom of three, not actress. Isn't she supposed to be an actress? Like, what does she do in America? She acted, right? I mean, here she owns a bakery. So why didn't they just call her a business owner as opposed to an expat?
Very quiet in here.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, and look at who makes an appearance. Frank. Frank chillin'. Ooh, honey child. By the way, speaking of scandal, can I give y'all some real scandal? This is what they need to put in there. They need to put in the good stuff. I'm telling you, they don't put in the good stuff. Frank is expecting another baby with his now girlfriend. This man is he got super sperm. Can I just tell you? He ain't got no problem making children, apparently. So the last girlfriend has a young child by him named Zeus, funny enough. He's probably a couple years old now. Now the current girlfriend is pregnant. Here's some sauce on this situation. Y'all listen. Here's Siobhan talking about wow, kinky. Listen. The previous girlfriend, y'all didn't hear it from me, but you heard it from me. The previous girlfriend, because he's supposed to be a multimillionaire, whatever. He has a couple dollars, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he owns a couple buildings in town and whatever. He was doing this big Zeus port project in Little Cayman. I've heard now that probably isn't gonna happen. I don't know, there's some issues there. But that last baby mama, she was living in a posh condo in the watercolors on West Bay Road. And guess what? She's not moving out. She said she's not moving out. That's her push present. You know what a push present is, right? When you have a baby, they call it a push present. So people give you these big, elaborate gifts. Good morning from Costa Rica. So she's refusing to move out. You see, they need to put the truth in here. Because then when we hear stories like that, girl, you talk to her and she'd be like, he's gonna support me and this baby. I don't care that he's left me now for the younger version of me. Oh my gosh. No, sir.
Oh my God.
This is one that he was building.
That I've experienced in the past 2 years is behind me. And now I think I'm very much at a place where I'm ready for a fresh start for me on the island.
Yeah.
Basically, since we moved here, I've always wanted to open a bakery here. And this is literally my dream come true.
All right. Well, now they need to do a reality show in the bakery because on another down low source, I've heard that they don't really treat people well. The people who go there, they don't stay there because they treat their workers really poorly. That could be a reality show, treating people badly in Cayman. I mean, what a show that would be, wouldn't it? I don't know. We got enough drama and reality in this country. I'll watch it, but it's scripted. It's like scripted reality. Let me see some of your comments. So somebody says, I heard that Salida don't give a bunch of, oh my God, I can't say that. Woo! Anywho, leave that one right there. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Now this would be the real scandal. Somebody says, so Christ, he must be trying to populate the world in multi-broken air. The last baby mama is living it up. She ain't leaving. Nope, she's not. They have to, they will have to play sister wives. Oh my God. No, son. Somebody said, who is Craig on the Grand Cayman Secrets in Paradise? The thing about Craig, I was shocked when I saw Craig on there. That's a good question. Craig went to law school around the time that I was there. His name is Craig Anthony Jervis. Craig was there with me when I went to law school. How he ended up in this show, I have no clue. The last I heard, I mean, mind you, he always, got a cigar in his mouth. And he studied law at the University of Liverpool. Did he ever graduate? Did he ever graduate from law school? I can't remember. But at one point, he was a police officer, I thought. So I don't know what Craig has been doing lately. Apparently, he must have been making babies, because isn't he the one who's dating or has a child with the longer hair girl? They say he's the stud. Oh, okay. Mess with him. So yeah, I think he's I think he must be the one who got that girl pregnant. Poor thing. I mean, these boys not good. Don't get pregnant by them, honey, chill. Why? So then she talks about, how good he is in bed. Child, you need more than that. Anyway, he's from Jamaica, Kingston. He's been in Cayman for a hot minute. He says corporate strategist, operations manager at Fat Fish Adventures. So he has a jet ski eco-tour business. Okay. What a hot mess. Him and this fake as you-know-what voice. Tyson is the real hero of the show. Tyson is the player that got the English girl prego. Oh, she got pregnant by him. Oh Lord, I gotta watch it to get up to speed. I don't even know who's say a darn washed up Jamaican who claims to have a Caymanian father. All I hear is his daddy, not his daddy, and his daddy don't know. Craig is a professional idiot. Typical. Oh my gosh, you need to behave yourself. He has some salt water business. Oh my gosh. Somebody says, yeah, you have to watch it. What is the name of her bakery? It's called The Bird, and it's down in the Grove. Honey child, the director of labor is a yes man, so the chamber will win in this. Lord Jesus. Somebody said, good morning, Sandy. How are you? Yes, watch it, because you don't want nobody to tell you lies, and then you make your own reality out of it. God bless you. I was told apparently that Tyson had faked his own kidnapping to get money out of his parents. I'm not sure how long ago that was. Was it that Tyson that was kidnapped or another time? Child came on full of drama. This person says this is the un-Caymanian reality show. Well, it doesn't say it's a Caymanian reality show. It says it's a Cayman Islands reality show. So I guess we shouldn't really expect to see too many people into that are actually Caymanians. Selena had hit rock bottom. Lord have mercy. Anyway, I don't know. Watch it if you want to watch it. Don't watch it if you want to watch it. It's whatever. Reality TV is always contrived and scripted. And even if certain elements of it are true, by the time production finishes putting it together, it's a hot mess of something that, it's not always true. And then these people pretend to be friends. And in the real world, they only get together for the purposes of the show. Like they'll pick people like, oh, let's pick this person. And they put together people that then they force to be friends. but they're not really friends. And then they're all going to be trying to backstab each other and everything like that. Cara says, yep, that's true. Salida never claimed to be Caymanian before. Well, she's reinventing herself, honey chill. Because now, she can make money off of it. So Dion says, where can I watch it? So it's available in Freeform. It showed on Freeform night before last, and then last night on Hulu was already available. Salida was born, says Miss Soka, in New York, lived in Staten Island most of her life. So just her parents are Caymanians, but she was even born in Cayman? So how'd she become a Caymanian now? I'm just saying. What waste of time? The show is foolishness, says Sophia. Yes, sir. Hello, Dean. Marva says, good morning. Didn't watch it. Won't watch it. I know how drama. I know has drama, but at this level, with a bunch of non-Caymanians, I think it's pathetic. Kari says, yep, she's my age. When she hit the Victoria's Secret jackpot, she never claimed Cayman, honey chow. Ooh, no, you can't do that, honey chow. If you're a Caymanian, you're a Caymanian no matter what. And the thing about it is they always got to run back to Cayman. They don't want to claim their Caymanianism, and then they always have to run back here. Johan says it's now on Roku. Listen, all right, let me talk about something else. I won't give them the glory, says Rough Seas. Caller, make them expletive around with the minimum wage. I will definitely run for political office. Yes, sir. Go on through, Aliano. Where's our porn star Caymanians? Don't be shy, says Alejandro. Ms. Della, good morning, says a law that is on draft needs to be passed. Government needs to do it. El Rey says Hulu, you need a VPN. Aliano, the ex-wife is the villain of the show. Oh, you mean Elizabeth? She's the villain of the show? What? And she seems like such a nice person, but like I said, you never know what these people, honey chill. I just kind of see her in passing and, at events and stuff, and I just say hello. But child, they be, I swear, they'd be scared of me. They don't want to talk to me. Oh my God, that's the Mall Road lady. Be careful around her. They just be like, hi, Sandy. I'm like, hello. How are you? I'm nice to everybody until you give me a reason not to be. I'll be honest with you. Johan says therapy cannot fix that type of freakiness. Come on now. Everybody knows he's a sex addict and he can get help. Have you ever watched the Cayman movie from the Cayman Triangle from the 1970s? No. We had a 1970s movie about Cayman? Nope. Gabby says, nope, because it shines a negative light on Cayman. They're not even acting right. And I don't like it because they say Cayman curse. It not Cayman fault that they can't keep a man. Hard pass for me, says Siobhan. What you say it's not Cayman fault that they can't keep a man. However, I will say, Gabby, that there is something unique that happens here on this island because I guess it's more of like a small island mentality. Years ago, I was talking to a gynecologist and he said, Sandy, for such a small island, we have a very high rate of STIs because there is a lot of cheating and swapping and sharing and frolicking all over the place, sexual activity. And so I don't know if it's because it's island life, small town mentality. Y'all just party so much and be drinking and then want to be boning everything that you see. I'm not really sure what happens to you, but it does seem like there is a high level of cheaterization that goes on this island. And yeah, I mean, everybody knows about it. And like, I think I saw a preview where they were talking about, was it Tyson? One of them, the baby mama girl, the British girl, was saying that when she was pregnant, he confesses to her that he had like 5 other women on the side. Which one is Tyson again? My thing is, listen, look at him. Does he look like a catch? like that you want to be serious with and you're going to settle down. And no, he looks like exactly what he's doing. He's a player out in these streets screwing everybody. Almost. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't trust him. That's for sure. I mean, he looks the part. And then they want to play the part. They want this playboy pretend lifestyle. They better try and get a real job. This person says Tyson is not a catch. Rush C says Sandy's story spilling hot tea on people with just words is more vivid than that crap. I think that's a compliment. Thanks, Rough C's. Oh my gosh. Hilda says, actually, my sister-in-law warned me about the Cayman curse before we moved here. And I was like, side eye. Thanks, but I'm not superstitious. It's either your marriage is good or it ain't. Amen to that, girl. But like I said, in some respects, it makes sense because, I think it's a little bit of like there's a man shortage. So y'all don't mind trying to share. And the men know it. The men know that they can play. I think every woman on this island has been played by somebody in one way, shape, or another. I have heard some epic stories. Trust me, I know. Mark says he has some AI sperm. Push present, huh? Yeah, I got a push present. But I was only pushing once. I told my husband, I said, you better make it good. Because that's only going to happen once. Johan says he can breed me for $7 million condo. No, honey, chill. Alejandro says, take that back, Bobo. I don't know if he's talking to Johan or who, but that's funny. Sandy, we need a Jerry Springer show here. Just saying. We have it. We just need to record it. Cayman already had a soap opera in the early 1990s. What was it called? Jesus, take the bus, says Siobhan. Johan says, so Christ, I was joking, obviously. Jamila, there's the Mykonos restaurant, and then there's the bakery, which is next door, called The Bird. Now, I hear that Mykonos restaurant is up for sale or new management or something. So already he's checked out of that. Frank is a little bit, I don't know. Frank looks like I don't know, boy. He look, sometimes I'm like, are you focused, dude? Like, what are you doing? Melanie in the house. Good morning, Melanie Holtz. She says, wasn't it Tyson with the English girl? I think I'm confusing them. Which guy has all the tattoos? And he was the one who was accused in the Kirk Freeport robbery. Is that Tyson? Which one is he? I think I'm confusing them. I got to get my characters straight. Was that Tyson? I can't remember. Now that would have been a good reality storyline. Going to court, being accused of stealing Rolexes from Kirk Freeport, getting exonerated. That's Aaron. Oh, that's the Bernardo kid. Yeah, okay. So who the hell's Tyson? Oh my gosh. I don't really know who the heck these people are. I'm going to watch it. I will watch it just to get a fix on who the characters are. Mm-hmm. That's Aaron. See, that could have been too bad. The things weren't running then. The cameras weren't running then, because that would have been a hot storyline. Seriously. It's not every day that you get arrested and charged in a big time robbery, guns blazing and everything, and being accused of stealing Rolex watches of all things. Those thieves had high-end tastes. I must say, whoever they are, did they ever solve that? I mean, he was exonerated and nobody else was ever charged, right? What a hot mess. Melanie says the truth is Cayman Mall Road is a top-rated, most viewed Cayman reality TV show. And you know what, Mel? We're not even, I guess, it's not reality TV. We just telling y'all the truth. Hot mess. Siobhan says, was that supposed to be a sneeze? Yes. Salita's mother is Caymanian and her father's Jamaican, living in New York. Really? But Soka, you know so much? Aye. Her father's a Jamaican living in New York? Really? I didn't know that. What I do know about Salida's family isn't very good news. I mean, if we're going to tell the truth, we need to get some of these stories out there. Remember her brother? She has a brother living in Cayman who's a child molester. Can I tell y'all something? Let's get serious for a second here. I have so little regard for child molesters. They are lower than the lowest on the totem pole. Recently, I'm not calling any names, but I had posted up. Yes, he actually, I spoke to his victim. I'm going to tell y'all something about him because he's sick. He should never be out of jail ever again. That is a sick dude. Anyway, recently I posted an RIP, rest in peace, for somebody who died. Somebody messaged me and said, Sandy, you know this dude's a pedophile, right? And I said, what? No. They said, yeah. Trust me, I know. I can't tell you what they said after that. They divulged some information. Even molested his own son. They're like, the son has talked about it publicly. I was like, shh. Let me hit that delete button real quick. I took it down. Even in death, I do not want to acknowledge even rest in peace. No. You shouldn't be resting in peace. If you're a pedophile and a child molester, there should never be any peace for you. You should be rotting in hell. So I took it down. If you know, you know. If you didn't catch it, because it was fairly quick, if you didn't catch it, then I'm not going to tell you who it is. We got a lot of pedophiles around the place. And when they die, I'm not here to glorify them and to wish them no rest in peace. Now, I'm not necessarily going to roast them, but I'm also, unless their victims want to come forward and do that now that they're dead, but I'm also not going to be telling them to rest in peace. All right, so thank you for clarifying that one's Aaron. So Aaron, does Aaron have a job, or he's just living off of daddy's money? Because his dad, they own the car dealership. They used to have a European car dealership, but that's no longer, right? So now they own Tracks and those cars that always giving people problems and all the bad customer service. That's the family business. Does he do anything else? So Tyson Tatum, I'm so confused. So wait a minute. Tyson Tatum, that would be his parents own the construction company? Okay, yes, I remember now this kidnapping story with a Honduran, his mom, these people from Honduras, right? From the Bay Islands and stuff. So, okay, somebody said, ding, 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 Sandy got it now. Yes, but I thought it was the father, because the father's name is also Tyson. So it wasn't a father that they tried to kidnap? Oh, what a mess. It was the son. Okay, yes, there was some mix-up story where supposedly, who stages a kidnapping in Cayman? I mean, come on, you got to be pretty simple to think that you could get away with that. Rough seas, you have got to behave yourself. Amanda says, no one can force me to pay grants if it's not by law. Some of these locations collecting grants and paying the staff out of it as salary. Johan says, name them, you name everybody else. Well, we name people when they're arrested and they're in court. This person never arrested, never went to court for any of their atrocities. However, Salida's brother did. Let me tell you the story about him, just in case. Oh, he has a tattoo shop. Okay. So her brother, I'd have to try to remember his name now. I can't remember what the brother's name is, but he actually has molested more than one child in his lifetime. He molested children in America and then ran from America and come back to Cayman. But you see, charges weren't pressed. And when you don't press charges, this is what I tell you all, you have got to expose these people when you have the opportunity to do it. So he came back to Cayman and he was living in a house. Somebody remind me of his name, and y'all can Google him and look up the case. He was living in a house, and there was this little girl. I want to say she was about 9 or 10 years old. And he decided that he wanted his way with this little girl. She ran and hid. It was her and her brother that were home alone. She went and hid in the room underneath the bed. This guy dragged her out from under the bed and sexually assaulted her. What a sick person. That's Selena's brother. Y'all don't want to talk about those things, but anyway, sicko, real sick. And at the time, if I recall correctly, she was actually defending her brother. His name's Jason. Jason, what? She was actually defending the brother with one pile of foolishness. I said, listen, please don't talk to me. Okay, Anthony gave us a link back in 2010. 2 more charged in hostage taking. Oh God, hold on. Let me see if I can get the link. Oh my. So the story was he staged his own kidnapping? I mean, I'm sure your parents, you needed a little business loan. Like, what did you need money for? Your parents could have given you some money. Oh, strong will. I see Facebook keeps hiding your comments. I'm looking at the Facebook screen. I don't know. Facebook is so weird. Hold on. Let me look up the Compass story. 2 more charge and hostage taken. Let's see. So did they ever charge the son for faking it? Or how did this go? Wasn't it like the brother-in-law or somebody involved? March, April. Let me see now. So the 3rd and 4th suspects arrested in connection with the March hostage-taken incident in Grand Cayman had been charged and appeared before the court on Tuesday. The men identified as Sewell Allen Kelly, 40, of Honduras, and Richard Robert Hurlson, 32, of the Cayman Islands. Kelly has been charged with abduction, keeping in confinement an abducted person, blackmail, threatening violence, and assault. Hurlson was charged with abduction, keeping in confinement an abducted person, and blackmail. The initial 2 suspects arrested in relation to the alleged hostage taking on March 18th have been charged. 2 men were previously arrested. So what was the outcome of the case? So Felice Saunders Webster, Westby Mullings Ramon, they all sound like they're from Honduras, yeah, announced last week that they'd broken up an attempted abduction for ransom case involving a young man from a wealthy family. Is this family really that wealthy? I mean, I guess the construction business is good, but the young man was abducted on Thursday, according to police. He managed to escape his captors last Friday, March the 19th, just hours before the RCIPS officers were set to move in and arrest the men. You can't get away with a kidnapping, Cayman. I'm sorry, that's stupid. The kidnapped victim suffered some injuries to his arms and legs and face and was taken to the Georgetown Hospital. The abductors allegedly threatened to kill the young man if the family did not pay a ransom of $500,000. Wow. So the allegation is that, but I mean, was that ever proven that he was behind it? Or what? Wow, that's pretty wild. So what was the outcome of the case? Nosa? You see, these are the, Hurlson ran to Honduras. Y'all give me the lowdown now. Oh, he ran away. So you mean to tell me we didn't have his passport, or he just got on a boat? And Richard ran from Honduras. I mean, ran from Cayman to where? This is Tyson. Oh, I don't really know Tyson. That's the baby that he has with that woman? Or that's another one? $500,000. Oh, the little kid is cute. Oh my goodness, y'all are so messy. He went on a boat. Robert is married to Tyson's sister. His brother-in-law, oh, here how the mixed-up story go now. This was real reality. His brother-in-law kidnapped him to extort money from his parents. Robert is married to Tyson's sister. Hurlson ran to Honduras, went on a boat. And where's Robert? Richard, okay, here's another version. Another person says, Tyson Tatum is the one his sister, Honduran husband, kidnapped. It was a scam to get money out of the parents. His sister and Richard Hurlson, her husband left and never came back to Cayman. He ran away. Oh, okay. Maybe they should put on the show how many been put the white stuff up their noses. Alan Kelly served prison time. Richard ran from Cayman, but where did he run to? Because he's not Caymanian? Or he was from Honduras as well. Alan Kelly served prison time, and he just got out a few years ago. Not sure if he was deported after release. And where was he from? They were all from Honduras, I bet you. That would make sense. Richard was married to the sister. Then the sister went Honduras chasing him, and he left her for a Spanish girl. See? Reality TV right here. And Janet, who the hell's Janet, which is Tyson's sister, had to come back to Cayman and now engaged another Honduran. This person says, I know because we all family. Tatum's from Honduras. Richard is from Honduras, Guanaja. Oh, hot mess. All right. The reality show depletes a lot of fake people living up their best fake lives. Depicts, I think. What the expletive ever. Tyson still lives at home with his mother. Ooh, y'all are so shady. Tyson still lives at home with his mother. She has the baby, and the English girl only has the baby on weekends. What? Why? You're not taking my baby like that. I can have my baby during the week, honey child. You get visitation. Apparently, she is. Oh, no. Oh, okay. They say she's not able to take care of the child. Tyson still lives off of his parents, not a pot to piss in. I have 2 and still waiting on my push presents for them. Tyson has a baby by the English girl. The tat guy is the one who wrecked his car on West Bay Road, was just seen sitting there. His people have money too. Who's the tat guy? Oh, that's Aaron. Tat guy was involved in the robbery. Him and Tyson are besties. Well, they do say birds of a feather. Aaron and his wife are no longer together. So Aaron, the tattooed guy, had a wife? Okay. Tyson's sister. Hold on, I'm trying to get the fix on this one now. Tyson's sister and brother-in-law came up with the kidnapping to extort $500,000 from the father. Richard Hurlson, the brother-in-law, escaped to Guanaja. He never served time. I think they were all convicted. Only the other guy served time. 2 other guys are from Rotan, and they was left unattended and walked away. Really? They felt like the father owed them that money. I think he had cut them off at the time or something. He stowed away on a boat to Honduras, and his wife helped and paid the boat people. Drama. The baby mother is not able to take care of the child because of, oh, no. Really? Oh, my goodness. Look at the little baby. He's so cute. Y'all need to do better. Well, thank God for Tyson's parents. Oh, his dad looking kind of old these days. I remember him during COVID. Ivan, he worked on our roof down in Newlands. Oh, he's getting up there in age. Okay. And this is Tyson with the little boy. Oh, he's so adorable. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I love babies. All right, let me see. These are my Honduran people. Give me the sauce. Okay, next sauce. Tyson needs to go get a job and stop living off his parents. Okay. Yes, it was that Tyson. His sister Janet's husband, named Richard, helped him stage the kidnapping, took him up to the eastern side of the island. Since that happened, the sister and the whole family left the island and moved back to Honduras, I believe. Hold on. I have to send this to Johan. Johan, check your WhatsApp messages. Somebody just sent me a, hold on. Somebody just sent me a thing. Oh my God, this is so funny. Hold on. I got to forward this. This is hilarious. Give me 1 second. This is so funny. Yeah, y'all are so funny. Oh my God, y'all are crazy. Johan, check your messages. I got to send you this one. I'm going to send it to myself because I want to share it on screen because y'all are hilarious. Okay. Don't message. Don't message. Hold on. I want to show y'all what somebody just sent me. Oh my God. They said, how do you make a chat? How do you make a chat full screen? Like just the one chat window? I don't think you can with WhatsApp. But this is so hilarious. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Y'all are not gonna believe this. This is hilarious. Instagram, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get you guys back. They always kicking out the feed after an hour now. So somebody sent like one of those little emoji things, and like they said, this is Frank knocking at Johan's door, but you have to see it. It is hilarious. All right, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. I think only the phone you can do full screen, right? Oh my God, this is so funny. This is so funny. Oh. Okay, look at here. Look at this. Okay, this is my chat window. I can't pull up just a single chat window in WhatsApp, but somebody sent this GIF, said, this is Frank Schillen knocking at Johan's door because Johan said he can breed me for a $7 million condo in watercolors. Look, this is a little thing. Not. Oh, that is so funny. You had to tell him to bring $10 million in cash. Oh my God. So somebody said they heard that the Colonels got the watches back as well. Wow. And there might have been some backdoor deal, allegedly. Whose dad is from Cayman Brack? Tyson or Aaron? His mama's from Santo Domingo, not no Honduras. Clarify that. You can tell them Honduran people, child. They're like, we're not claiming them. They're not from Banaca. Also, Tyson's mom is from Santo Domingo and not Honduras. Clarify that, please. His dad is from the Brack. Oh, his sister is married to someone from the Bay Islands. Okay, that's the Richard. All right, I got you. Somebody said, but if your son-in-law had kidnapped your son, would you still be willing to maintain them? Oh, that sounds all that. Now, see, that's reality TV, and all that happened. Still living with his parents and have about 4 baby mamas. Another person says that he don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Tyson was also the one that got knocked out by Adam Bodden a couple years ago. Oh, that was the fight. Yes, I remember that one because we posted that on CMR. Oh, that looked like a hard knock too. Yeah, because y'all was saying that this Tyson guy probably deserved it. That's the same Tyson. Oh, so his dad is a Bracker. I see. The sister came back from Honduras. Oh, y'all know everybody business. The Tatums are from Cayman Brack. Tyson still lives at home. Everybody telling you that he lives at home. Tyson has an older daughter also. That's his older daughter? She looks like an adult. That's her? That can't be it. Oh, no, sorry. I was about to say, him and his new woman, Richard, he went to Guanaja and extorted another man. Oh my God. What a hot mess. Okay, then. So that him and the new woman. Ay, caramba. No, sir. Don't know how he got American visa with his history. Who this one is now? Oh, Richard is now in America? But he's a Caymanian, or he from Banaka too? Oh, this one's Panamanian. His mother's from Panama, and she's not an original Tatum. She was adopted. Who? Lord, I can't keep up. I'm confused. Oh, the wife used to work at Bank of Butterfield. Baby girl with Mr. Frank. Yes, I saw the pictures, honey chow. I guess he ain't give her watercolors condo too. Girl, get your push present. Who's in college? Tyson got knocked out because he stole the white stuff from the person that knocked him out. Wow. Still lives in Newlands with his father. What a mess. Okay. Wow. No, sir. Well, you know, it's so funny that they have to contrive stuff for reality show, because based on what y'all sending me, look like what y'all sending me is this could be a whole reality show on its own. Somebody says, now put that back up. That's reality TV. That's what I'm saying. Whoa. So Tyson has a 21-year-old? How old is he? What? She's in university. Good for her, girl. Go follow in her dad's footsteps, because he looked like he might need a little bit of help. So there's a Cayman Brat connection. There's a Guanaja connection. Oh my God. Cayman Brat connection. See, mommy, there's see. Guanaja connection. I listen to you. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're live on radio now, you're live on air. You can't call me during the show because you're gonna be live on air. WhatsApp me if you're not meaning to be live on air. WhatsApp me the ish. The young lady is a Caymanian born and raised in Walker's Road. Which young lady that is now? Same one, Salida. But she said no. Somebody said she's born in New York. It was all set up with his 2 employees. Those guys went to Honduras, but Tyson ran and never came back. Wait. Tyson ran and came back? The son? Oh, Lord. I can't keep up. I'm confused. Just realize. So Aaron is the one with the tattoos. Yes, I got that straight now. Talbert, a.k.a. Tyson Tatum, was the one who was kidnapped. Yes, we got it now. Facing a maximum sentence of life imprisonment, Allen, Sewall, Kelly, Charles Felix Webster were given 10 years after being found guilty of abduction and wrongful confinement in March of 2010. 10 years? And they didn't give up who was really behind it? They were also convicted of blackmail for attempting to obtain $500,000 from the mother of their victim in exchange for his release. So he's driving around in a, what kind of car this is that Tyson has? Hold on now. Oh, are these the shots for the show? But Tyson, you don't have a real job? You sponging off your parents and don't have a real job? That's nothing to be proud of. I'm just saying. I mean, if you got them work, now that's different, but I don't know. Everybody's saying you lived at home sponging off your parents. Okay, so somebody just sent me these pictures of him. Yes, sir. Suave Rico. Ay. Anyway, I can't even keep up with all the drama here. This has more drama than Quaker has oats. But I see y'all here for it and sending me all the information. All right. Breaking news. O.J. Simpson died? What? O.J. is dead? No way. Is it for real? Hold on now. Oh my God, he is dead. Hold on. Let me send it through to the CMR crew. Boop, boop. CMR gonna be the first to have it up in the Cayman Islands. Kaboom! Breaking news. O.J. Simpson has died, folks. Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Dead at 76 after cancer battle. Wow. Hold on now, honey child. What? Oh my God. Did he leave behind a note to say I really did do it? The glove did fit? Man. I wonder if the family of Nicole Brown Simpson and the other guy will actually try to go after. Oh, that's a Maserati. Right. I was trying to remember. I wonder if they're, so who paying for the Maserati, or is it rented? Oh my gosh, OJ's dead. Whoa. Oh my gosh. What's the dirt on Craig? Like I said, I don't even know anything about Craig. How did he show up on this show? He was a police officer for a hot minute. I don't know. I guess because he's best friends with whoever. The Tatum family had a little money, but seems like it's all gone. Well, when you have children like that, honey child, that think that they can stay home forever, it don't take long to run through money. So this person says, yep, he has a daughter with some Macfield. Bell Tribe. Okay, man, it's like he's saying Bell Tribe. A daughter with another one. A child with that one from HR, from an HR firm. And then I believe he has another child, got another person pregnant while pregnant with that one. Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Anyway, here's the thing. If you don't want people talking about all your dirt in your business, don't go on reality TV. I mean, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, people always get up in your business. And that's exactly what's going on here. People are like, oh, remember when that one was allegedly involved in this situation? And that one allegedly stole? And that one beat up so-and-so? And that one got 50 million girls pregnant? I'm sorry, but at some point in time, if y'all couldn't be my children, because at some point in time, y'all want to be living this big time life, you got to go out there on your own. You're not going to do it under my roof and sponging off of me. And I don't care how much money I have or don't have. Go out there and make your own way. Pay your own bills. You want to be a playboy your entire life and party? Go do it on your own. Wow. What mess. Anyway, a fool and his money will soon depart. So O.J. Simpson, that's it, dead. Wow. What a hot mess. Faded Mary Jean says, no, man, y'all ain't holding back. No punches today. The audience here, the listeners here, the fam never does. They always bring it. Here, Johan Talma, we better than the CIA, MI6, and who? Mossad? Yes, they always bring it, honey child. Y'all know people business, even when they don't know it. Rough C says there's nothing wrong with being able to stay with family if there's space. Not when you live in that kind of lifestyle and sponging off your elderly parents. You need to get the hell out. Get out. Sure. You're not staying with me and not contributing and doing something better with your life. Yes. Listen, if you're in school and you're, got a new business venture going and you need a little place to stay, of course, mama gonna have your back. But if you out here trying to live a big shot life, drive around in a Maserati, and that's what you use your money for, not contributing to no bills and all this kind of stuff, out here playing around with the white powder, getting knocked out in the streets, having babies left, right, and center. No, Bobo. You're not staying up in my house. You can get out. Your hand made me almost spit out my water. Talking about get back to Caymanian issues. You don't think that these are Caymanian issues? Y'all got too many no good children staying home with y'all. That's a big Caymanian issue. Y'all don't want to talk about it though. Yep. Don't want them to be contributing members of society. Caymanians are the worst parents in the world, I swear. Y'all, and especially with boys. Oh my gosh. Y'all act like you never saw a male child before. Oh, always coking them up in their foolishness. No accountability. Not teaching them. Y'all, oh God. Don't get me started in Caymanian women with their little boy children. Babying them. They don't even know how to boil water. Yep. Oh, come, Bobo. I gotta fix your lunch for you. It's like, really? The boy is 25 years old. This person says, leave us alone with our sons. Yep. There goes another one. Why are you so salty? Because y'all need to do better. Because when you don't raise good men and good sons, that means that the women are the ones who have to deal with them. All right. George says Richard is still in Guanaja and has a big business in Mango. Is it Mango or Mangro? Bite, big supermarket. Oh, good for him. Crime does pay. Siobhan says, you mean like you almost made me spit out my food yesterday? Was that yesterday or the day before? Pat says that's not the making of a strong man. You better believe it. Not at all. Let's raise some strong, independent men and women. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Sandy. You know, in Cayman, we have all the reality shows that you bring to light, you know. Oh
my goodness. Right? Hot mess, isn't it?
I don't know how this Holston guy didn't go to jail.
He ran, well, they say he ran away.
I know he ran because he was advertising all the furniture in his house. He had some of the best quality leather sofas and chairs that money could buy.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't know at the time that he was even involved in this kidnapping thing or alleged kidnapping. And he was saying, oh, well, he's, you know, he had a beautiful house up in Bordentown, the back road there in Bordentown. Up in Lookout, I think it was. And he said he was going to Honduras and he was going to work with Graham Thompson.
Yes.
I think his wife was Tatum's niece or some family to him.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. He was the son-in-law.
Yeah, it's sad because Tatum never ever got himself in any trouble. Well respected. It's like they're family to me. They're my second cousin, I think, on my father's side.
What a hot mess. Boy. Well, let me ask you a question about Cayman boys. I mean, I know you have a son. What do you think it is about why do we raise such weak boys into men? Like what's up with that?
Come back with that. I didn't understand. Great.
So my question is, a lot of Cayman, not everybody, and I mean, you know, traditionally, men were seamen and they were, you know, they went out and supported the family. Now we seem to be raising multiple generations of boys that are not independent. They don't go out there and work. They don't make their own way in life. They just stay at home under mama's breasts until they're all 50 years old.
I don't have the answer on that one. There's a lot. That's a traditional Cayman way of protecting your children, because I know some people that their sons are into drugs, and they don't want them to, they're staying at their property, and don't make them pay for electricity, don't make them pay for anything. And they got themselves in trouble. And they're sitting at home. Oh, but you know, if my son go out and he can go, if he's home, he's not gonna get himself in no trouble. But I don't have the answers for it.
Wow. All right, Dexter. Thank you so much.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that we got to be stronger parents and make sure our children are brought up the right way. We got to stop continuously giving to our children. Everything is handed out, you know, and all their life. So we expect them to be when they grow up.
Exactly. Good for nothing, honey child. Good for nothing.
Anyway, I got one joke for you. This guy was sat down by his other guy, and he says, "I thought you were a Caymanian. You were born abroad." He said, "No, I was born a man."
Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, my dear.
This is not a joke. This is something, this can be a reality show. If you got people stealing your Amazon boxes when they put them in the porch, you take, if you got the chance of catching it before the thieves, you save the boxes, try to get a couple more. You take your junk out of the house that you don't want, the porch, put it back in the Amazon boxes and seal it, and then put a little bowl on top and put it back on the porch. You'll have the cleanest house around the place.
Thank you, Mr. Dexter.
All right, you take care.
All right, my dear. 936-2626. Just catching up on some other messages. So it would be no more embarrassing than Makiva's hijinks, allegedly, says this person. Yes, sir. Wow. So somebody said that every single car, his mom has bought him every car he has had. That Maserati is what posers buy to pretend they have money because it has a Ferrari engine, but notorious for being the biggest pile of crap of a luxury car. You can buy them for $25. $25,000. A Maserati? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Sonia.
Hi.
Can you explain that to me, please, a little bit? Because
speak up. I can't quite hear you.
No, I say, can you explain that question that you're asking? Like
about why are we raising boys like this? I mean, I don't know. I'm curious. Is Tyson the only son that this family had? Because sometimes that makes a big difference when you only have one boy. Because again, it's like a sexist thing. Like people want to have boys, and you know, they just spoil them, and it's interesting because I have found in my own experience that they don't tend to do the same thing really with a lot of the girls. The girls have to learn how to cook and clean, and you know, at least they teach them some life skills. Somebody said, yeah, he's the only son.
If so, yeah, I could see that happening, especially if the parents probably wish that they had another one, but can't, or I don't know, because really and truly, if you're going to baby someone for the rest of their life, or at least for the rest of your life, I don't know how important anything that they do is to you if you don't think that anything that they do is wrong. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
You asked the question that is only to one person that we know of right now, and
no. This is a general. This is a general thing in Cayman. I find. I think this is a general thing with a lot of Caymanian families with boys. They just raise them to a very different standard, and it's unfortunate.
Well, what is the fortunate part then? for us being raised as boys on the island that we don't really get as much privilege as the girls.
What's the fortunate part?
Because I don't see it. I don't really see it. I don't really see it anything that is a problem on the island, you know. But I do believe in favoritism in the schooling system, and I don't know, this teacher pet thing could probably be it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this thing where when you go to school, you have the group of boys and girls that are pretty much misbehaving, non-compliant to a lot of the school rules, and they cause trouble. They get suspended. They get expelled. Back then, I don't know if they still do that, but you know, I don't know. Asking me about parents and how we raising children, I mean, I should wonder how we raising children in school too, with the teachers, because you know, you got the teachers that teach in religious education, for example, and it's just only a teacher that is a religious teacher as well, and she only really believe in her religion because the other ones don't make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or he, but majority of the time this you know, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So Sandy, I don't know what you mean about us boys raising in a different lane, Cayman.
Okay.
Because I used to get my little whoopings when I used to beat people up in school too.
All right, my dear. Thank you very much. Not every boy, obviously, but somebody said Craig actually lost his job at the police station because of his involvement with. We can't say that on the radio. Hot mess. And he's still doing it. Wow. Oh. I think what this show might do, though, this is interesting. This reality show, to Johan's point, might force us to have a conversation about something called cocaine. And how many of you all are using the white powder? So, you know, we talk sometimes about the people who are in crack. That's the poor man's cocaine. We see them around the place. But there's a lot of people, they consider themselves so-called society people. They're functional. They're business owners sometimes. Sometimes they're former police officers who got fired and other things. And when you start to talk to people in the know, it really comes down to they like to do lines of cocaine and they can't get their lives together as a result of that. Now, giving them their 15 minutes of fame and putting them on a TV show will be interesting. Because once again, all people do, once you put yourself in the limelight, this is what I always tell to people. I was talking to one contractor last night, trying to get him to do the right thing by a homeowner that he's supposedly building their house for. What a joker. I said to him, I said, let me help you. I want to help you. Help yourself. Okay? Don't put yourself in the limelight. Don't get featured on CMR. Because as soon as you do that, people start bringing up everything, as you can see this morning. Oh, ask him why he got fired working DHL. Ask him about the drugs and the this and the that. Do yourselves a favor. Shh. Stay quiet. Stay in your little corner. Stay in your lane. If you have something to hide, the last thing you should do is get on a reality TV show. Okay? Look at all the reality stars from Teresa Giudice or Giudice, whatever the heck her name is. The Shaw one, what's her name? Jen Shaw. She's now in jail. The couple there, oh God, the little couple, the man and woman, what are their names? They both gone to jail, falsifying bank documents, trying to live this fancy life that they cannot afford. They lie and they fabricate. All their business comes out. What are their names again? I'm picturing him. The Christies. The list is so long. Stop exposing yourself, whether it's on CMR or Hulu or whatever, if you have something to hide. If you do cocaine, recreationally or otherwise, that's actually illegal, you know. If you're an unfit mother, tax fraud, tax evasion, you beat women, you're in the closet, well, people will be digging up and talking your business once you're on TV, once you're on CMR, once you're in a video getting knocked out. They're going to be talking your business about why that is. I always try to caution people, but of course, they're not listening to me, honey chill. I'm like, go to drug therapy and just get help. People are going to ask questions and people are going to talk, and it's not going to be a good look. Big 40-something, 50-something-year-old man still living at home with your parents. Never had a job in your life. People are going to talk your business. Pat says that parents are the first source of teaching and fostering independence and self-sufficiency in their children. Absolutely correct. And listen to me. There are very few circumstances, in my opinion, where you should be living under your parents' roof. If you're a university student or you're doing a trade school or something, you're still a student. That's okay. You can still live at home. If you are, you have a disability and maybe you need a little bit of help, you might get a little bit of a pass. Your first job and you're trying to save up some money. Yes, there are circumstances where a child can stay home. However, there is something to be said for being independent, pushing your children out in the world, letting go of that security blanket. That is the type of resilience that is good for them. Yeah, they're going to have some hard knocks, but you think that can kill them? Not knowing where your next meal is going to come from. I've been there. That puts a fire in your belly, not just from the hunger, but literally and virtually. You're going to listen. You don't want to put yourself in that position again. But even when that was happening, I was out there hustling, working full time and trying to get my education. Nobody wasn't giving me anything. I was working for it. I got 1 Tula scholarships. I had to work for it. As a general statement, we have to be very, very careful raising children that are too soft. They have no resilience. Part of the problem why we do it is because we don't want our children to go through what we went through. I mean, I understand where that comes from. As a parent, you're like, I want to give my kid the best of the best. I want to give them every opportunity. But there comes a point in time where you're doing too much and you got to put your foot down. I mean, this is what I tell my daughter. I told her this from when she was 5, 6 years old. I was having a conversation with her. I said, listen, young lady, I will try my best to give you the best in life. That doesn't mean everything you want, but I'll give you a good life, but you have to earn it. There are things that you have to do. I said, nothing in life comes for free. I said, you see mommy and daddy living in a decent house, driving nice cars, whatever. You think we just got this handed to us? No. We've had to earn it. We're poor people. Right? Now we're working class people. And you hear the word in there? Working. That means you have to work for the things that you want in life. You can't steal from people. You can't take from people. You can't just sit back on your behind and do nothing. So as a child, the expectations of you are not a whole lot. You're going to focus on your studies. You're going to do well in school. You're going to pay attention. You're going to be respectful. Right? You're going to listen to mommy and daddy. Okay? Little things around the house. You have your little chore list. You're going to learn how to do things. You want a dog. You're going to help feed the dog. Check that the dog has water. Some of y'all sit back and do everything for your children. You have no expectations of them. And I'm telling you, having no expectations of your children is not a good idea. Shaka Zulu says, many Caymanians are raised with an excessive level of entitlement, hence causing them to struggle with the reality of life when they grow up. I agree, Shaka Zulu. I agree 1,000%. I see it. Fostering independence in kids used to be a Caymanian parenting trait, but this has been lost within the last 2 generations, Auntie Sandy. I agree. Alejandra says, I got to agree with you on that, Sandy. Rough seas talking about pole dancers. What about them? That's not a job to really esteem to, I must tell you. Kaboom. Yes, we're going to have this conversation, Rough Seas. I'm just waiting on some information. I have my research assistant. That's a friend who's getting some information for me. Getting some information, and then we're going to talk about this. It might not be realistically, because tomorrow's already Friday. It might not be, because I've got to go through some stuff. It might not be till next week, but we should be ashamed of ourselves. That right there says a lot. And the parents are to blame too. We gonna put blame on everybody. That's coming. Don't worry, honey child. Don't worry, Rough Seas. The sea can get real rough when we have that conversation. I tell you what, y'all gotta do better. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, Sandy.
Hello.
You know, I got one book of knowledge here, one pictorial book of knowledge here, because I like reading stuff, right? And it's about Spartans, and it's something having to do with the boys and Spartan boys, right? And it says they were allowed to steal whatever they could for the Spartans. That's what, you know, they did. The soldiers must steal during war times. Therefore, our boys must learn how to steal too. But the youths must learn how to steal without being found out. This seems very strange to us, but it seems quite normal to the Spartans who put the custom of war before everything else. If the boys were discovered to have been stealing, he is punished for very severely, but not for just stealing, but the punishment is for being found out. What do you think about that? That's something that actually happened.
Okay.
I mean, that's interesting still, because I read a lot of history books and stuff like that, Sandy. I take a lot of interest in things that a lot of people don't have time for. And that's in my little leisure time, you know what I mean? I don't waste time just sitting down talking foolishness to people. But I do have these books that way before internet come out. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, thanks for sharing it. Sounds very interesting. He likes to hang up abruptly. Okay, honey child. All right. So let's talk about another immigration case really briefly. So this is another hot mess of a situation. Somebody messaged me this morning saying that there's a whole slew of cases where women are getting pregnant by Caymanian fathers, and then they don't even bother to tell the fathers about the children, which is okay. That's not okay. I'm thinking that's weird. But then they come back later on for the benefits of immigration, and they want to be able to add the children to the to get the immigration benefits. So, okay then, hot mess. This case with this RERC, mother fights to have child added to residency certificate. You know what this reminded me of? Speaking of reality TV, this reminded me of Gino and Jasmine. She's from Panama, and she's married this American guy. That's another disastrous situation. When he filled out the paperwork for her to go to the United States of America, he didn't include her children on it. You know what the penalty will be for that in the United States of America? He has to try to correct that now, and that's a 2-year process. People are saying that she's going to leave him because she's not going to sit in the United States of America for 2 years without her young children, because she was hoping that the children could join her in about 6 months' time after they got married. Gino's refusing to hire an immigration attorney, and because he's made this mistake, which was totally on him, the price will now be that it's going to take 2 years. Well, we have a similar situation apparently in Cayman, where a mother failed to mention her child on her initial application for permanent residency. Now she's seeking the court's intervention after the Immigration Appeals Tribunal refused to add her child as a dependent on her residency certificate. So Amoy Sabrina Yankana, 34 years old, a Jamaican national. She has a mother that's Caymanian. She has Caymanian siblings, has claimed that the decision by the Immigration Appeals Tribunal dated March the 14th was unreasonable and not in accordance with the law. According to the court document filed by attorney Harville Grant, the tribunal's decision amounts to a breach of the appellate Section 9 rights as protected by the Bill of Rights. This Bill of Rights. It further stated that the view of the Caymanian Status and Permanent Residency Board that the tribunal's decision was not unreasonable or erroneous is an error in law. So the tribunal made a decision, the Immigration Appeals Tribunal, EIA, and then the Cayman Islands Status and Permanent Residency Board agreed with that decision. So now they're going to sue them, and they've taken them to court. And of course, they've made their legal arguments, and now we'll have to see what happens. So Yankana, who's a resident in Cayman since 2009, was employed as a domestic helper for some 13 years. She was granted RERC pursuant to Section 30 of the Immigration Act. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Sandy.
Hi there.
When we have laws and regulation in place, I think we should stick by them.
Amen. Hallelujah. Wrong button.
The application form clearly states and asks you if you have dependents.
Why didn't she list a child?
No, how can a mother, you know, as she push out that picnic, how can she not remember that she have a child?
Yes.
When a father can say, listen, I did not know about that child. A mother cannot say that. And we need to stand up on whatever laws and regulation is there. And we keep
this is the same, sir, thank you so much. This was the same thing I was saying yesterday about that case that has me confused. If the person doesn't meet the criteria,
what they are trying to do is to piggyback on the what we call this human rights.
Yes, yes, honey child.
Put it clearly states, and basically it is you have provided false information to the immigration department.
Yes, and you have to ask yourself why. Why would she do that? Caller, you're making sense. You're making too much sense this morning. Thank you. I mean, I agree. The same questions I had about this marriage situation yesterday. People are like, oh, but you know, how can we, apparently Jeremy doesn't want to be legally challenged on that. How can we deny, this man? But the law says marriage. I don't care how long they were together in a relationship. They were not common law. They didn't go through with that. They didn't get married. So what? Now we're going to start saying once you're dating a Caymanian, that qualifies? That don't make no sense. If you want to change the law, then change the law. But until you change the law stands. The law says marriage, and it talks about 7 years of marriage. It talks about if you have children of the union, they had none. It talks about him being financially independent and being able to care for his dependents. We know that can't be the case. And I heard yesterday that some of y'all donkeys were properly getting up in your feelings about, Sandy, don't know what she's talking about. That guy was there for her. Then really? Then why did she wait till her deathbed moment to try and marry the man? About, she just wants to help him. Okay, that is the very definition of marriage, of convenience. You're trying to help somebody. Why y'all can't be honest on your forms? Right? Why would she omit her children? Her child. Trying to do an after the fact application? Like the caller said, follow the process, follow the laws. On these immigration forms, they ask you to list your dependents. Why are you all not listing them when you apply? You know why? Because they're afraid that they're going to get turned down based on the dependents. Because when immigration find out that they got 50 million children and 20 quadrillion picnic coming from elsewhere, they're going to be like, are you really in a position to mind these children? That is why they do not divulge the information. They're hiding it on purpose. And we must support that. How about you try being honest from the onset? So this is very, very interesting. I'm going to keep a very close eye on this case and see where this case goes. Okay? It says, when applying under this section for the right to reside permanently in the Cayman Islands, the applicant shall provide full particulars of that person's spouse or civil partnership, all dependents, whether or not it is intended that they will accompany the applicant if the applicant's application is successful. And the failure to provide such particulars in the application is actually an offense. They should be charging her backside. She should be suing us on no Bill of Rights and no human rights. You see, this is the foolishness I'm talking about. Let the law apply equally to everybody. Stop lying on these forms. Stop trying to scam Cayman. And I don't care. I'm talking about her mother, Caymanian. I don't give a you know what. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. Y'all need to stop the foolishness. Honestly. Oh, we're looking. Oh, we want to help him. We feel sorry for him. Him a good youth. Him a good youth. Help him. Marry him on your deathbed. Really? Lots of people are good youths, and that don't mean that because you're a good youth that you can just come in here and get a pass. And our poor people over immigration, they're so soft and so scared. I'm glad at least these made the right decision. They're so afraid. Oh, we don't want court challenges. Whatever. Grow some backbone and try to protect this country, which is why we have you hired in the first instance. So I was thinking about this because it seems to me that the only people that can actually appeal a decision of immigration is the person who applied for right. Why can't we appeal? We, the people of the Cayman Islands. Because y'all don't think that this is impacting us and our quality of life? When we see decisions like letting people come here and marry somebody on their deathbed and then get Caymanian status and benefits off of that, shouldn't I have the right to appeal against that decision? I want to appeal against the decision. I bet y'all gonna understand something here now. Listen to me carefully. What is happening in this country when decisions are made like this deathbed marriage is a precedent is being set. A precedent is being set. You know what that means in law? You let one in by doing it. Here comes entire Calvary. You're going to have to do it for everybody. And they're going to use this one case as their case, their precedent-setting case. Well, you did it for this one. The principles of law have now been set. You set a precedent, so now you got to do it for everybody. That is my issue with this deathbed situation. Because I not got nothing against the woman. She seems like she's a very nice person, right? The guy, I guess he's a nice person. He hasn't done anything yet. Now he got status, so we'll see. But once again, too many questions and it don't make no sense. And the law doesn't say anything about, having a supportive boyfriend or being in a supportive boyfriend relationship. It says spouse. It says spouse. And there is a time that you must be married. So I don't want to hear no other story and no other mix-up thing about how it go. Oh, he was dedicated to her. Then she should have married him 2-3 years ago. If they claim they were in a 4-year relationship, why should wait so long? Now hear the foolishness. What they're going around saying yesterday was Sandy, she being too hard on this situation. She being too hard in this situation because he wanted to take over the mortgage. I said, boy, y'all were born to be donkeys, Y'all were born for people to ride you off into the sunset. And that's why they're doing it. So you want me to believe that he's going to be taking over and paying her mortgage. This is what they're talking on the street. Oh, yeah, he's going to take over the mortgage. Right. And that's why you don't even have a bank account? How the hell are you going to take over a mortgage without a bank account? Which bank, somebody said, please do a kaboom on the donkeys. Which bank in the Cayman Islands is going to be allowing you to get a mortgage? Because you don't just take over a mortgage. Somebody is dead. You got to go to the bank and say that you want to transfer that mortgage, and they're going to do a check to make sure you can actually afford the mortgage and you can carry the load on your own and blah, blah, blah. Right? They got to look at you and said, excuse me. You have never even had a bank account all this time in the Cayman Islands? How do we know that you're really making the money you claim you're making? We don't see any proof in a statement. There's a whole slew of questions that come up about that. Somebody was saying to me yesterday, they need to look at some money laundering. Who doesn't have a bank account? I said, well, I'm not getting into none of that. But I'm telling you, a bank not going to be just giving you no bank loan. So they want to see the paper trail. So he had to act quickly because he got to take over the mortgage. Listen, I wasn't born this size. Stop talking foolishness. Okay. Audrey says it's because you need to be making $3,500 a month to put a dependent on, and she probably doesn't. Well, the law is the law, and the law is the law. I hope these judges got some sense now and rule accordingly. So, of course, you're claiming private and family life. Ugh, it's Bill of Rights. Says that she's an RERC holder, a British Overseas Territory citizen. Done got that. And 14 years of legal and ordinary resident on the island. Her mother's a Caymanian. I would like to know how, but anyway. You see, now the law don't care, you know. The law don't care how she became a Caymanian. She's a Caymanian, and we know what that means. And she has 4 siblings who are also Caymanians. Okay. It is also noted that the child has been abused while residing outside the islands. Poor thing. That's horrible. But, I mean, that's really not our problem. Y'all need to, fight for those things in your own country. No children should be abused anywhere in the world. But can Cayman take in every single abused child all over the world? No. You got to stay in Jamaica. You got to stay in Honduras. You got to stay in America. And you have to fight and advocate for children in your own country because no child deserves to be abused. So that's not a reason to open up our borders. She says there's no reliable person to care for the child outside of the Cayman Islands. Really? You come here and work for 13 years and you don't have a reliable person to take care of your child? Wow. But you've been here for 13 years. Long-term resident. Where has the child been all this time? Anyway, it goes on to say that the appellant, somebody said the abuse term may not even be true. We wouldn't know because, of course, they never provide any real evidence of that. But the appellant is the sole parent of the child and the child is her only child. That's sad. I mean, I wouldn't want to be away from my child, but then, I'm not going to just move to somebody else's country and think that they're going to accommodate me outside of what's required in the law. The child is also enrolled in private school and is scheduled to do final exterminational exams in less than 3 months. How old is the child? I'm curious. Should the child be required to leave the Cayman Islands, it would result in her facing hardship, the document added. I wonder, how old's the child? Did it ever say? So now she wants to add the child to her application to benefit the child. Okay. You should have done it when you applied. That's all I got to say. Y'all think that the law don't apply to you and you want to skirt around the law. Right? Somebody says if he doesn't have a bank account, how does his employers pay his pension and medical deductions? Listen to me. There's so much bamboozling that happened in Cayman that only God knows. I don't know. I wish I had all the answers, but sometimes all I can do is ask the questions. Ms. Pat says, I remember when the application for status with the photographs was published in the newspaper. Sydney says, good morning. Once she's dead, the insurance automatically clears her mortgage. That is another thing that I was also wondering when they tell me he's trying to take over the mortgage. I'm like, I'm sure, especially with her illnesses, the bank would have required her, because remember, they only got married 9 days before. the bank would have required her to have insurance on her mortgage. All the banks in Cayman do that. You're not getting a mortgage from them without it. So there's too much bamboozling going on here. And I understand. Let me be very clear. I've never said that the Caymanian wife was not in full support. In fact, my further sources revealed yesterday that she was pushing for this. Because, marriage officers now have to fill out WORC paperwork. And she kept chasing up and pushing for it to the point where the person was like, wow, she's a little bit aggressive about getting married. So she full well knew what she was doing. That does not mean that it was not a marriage of convenience. It just means that she was in on it and had no problem with it. Because she figured, I can die anyway and leave Cayman. Do I care if they go down the drain? Nope. What a hot mess. Anyway, Caymanians, please do yourself a favor and start fighting for your country. You got a little piece of rock over your soul. That's it. Right? When this gone down, nobody not coming to rescue us. I don't care what they want to tell you. They will all dust off the secondary and third party passports that they haven't used forever. And they're going to be out of here like I don't know what. They're going to run so quick, our heads will be spinning. Protect what you have. Be fair to people. Like I said, when you go to other people's countries, I expect you to respect their laws, to follow their procedures and whatever. And the same goes here. You don't get no special consideration that allows you to not adhere to what is required in law. Sandy, I guess that here, life, that what she wanted. Well, what a mess. All right. Yes, Sydney, I do believe that he should be mortgage free. Like I said, some bamboozling going on with that whole situation. But anyway, Miss Esme says, do not leave the marriage officers out. No proper checking, only interested in the fee. Well, Miss Esme, I'm going to tell you, the procedure now is that WORC requires them to fill out documentation on the parties when one of them is a foreigner. And that information is sent to WORC. The marriage officer did her part. Yeah? What happened after that is WORC approved the marriage. They didn't have a problem with it. So the marriage officer can't say, well, WORC approved it, but you can't get married. Now, the most interesting thing is that there've always been questions from the onset, before they even got married, about this marriage of apparent convenience. That's something to think about. That's something to ruminate on. Why? Why was she so hard about pushing for it? Evelyn says, maybe she said, I'm dying, so let me do something good before I meet my maker. Lots of Caymanians here. She could have helped if she really wanted to do something good. I'm just saying. Do something good for the poor children in this country. What a hot mess. Oh, Sandy, her children got the house. I know that's a fact. The apartment? Well, this is why I'm telling people that I do feel like one of the reasons why they were supportive of him is that there would have been some arrangement between all of the parties, right? The children probably said, listen, marry her so you can get to stay here. You'll get your RERC, your papers. You can't touch the house. If you get the pension, you got to turn around and pay it back to us. I feel like there's some business transaction on the back end that would have all of this make sense. And because we don't yet have those details, we can't speak on it. But one thing I know for sure is nothing stays in the dark forever. It is all going to come out in the wash. Mark my word. Today's April the 11th, 2024. We're going to hear more about this case. We're going to hear more about it. I want to know, why are the children now going around taking her photos off of the internet? The wedding photo. Why are you taking it down? They've been together for years, and this is a legitimate wedding, and they were happy and a big grand marriage. Then why? Why are you acting shady on the back end? Strong Will says she don't want no Cayman, man. She loved Jamaica and lots of wood and water. Must be the wood, honey, child. I don't know about the water part, man. Anyway, okay, whatever. People like who they like, and they like whatever wood they like and whatever. And I get into that. That's fine. She can like all the wood she want. But again, this shotgun wedding, all of a sudden, days before you die, somebody said that they were only together for about a year. You see, it didn't come out in the wash. Y'all just sit back and watch. It's going to come out in the wash. But we need to have the right in law to challenge some of these decisions that are coming out of immigration. Yeah, I know all about the ex-husband, Victor. He lay down in his back, talking about, help the youth. He's a good boy. I heard the stories about Victor. Yep, heard them. Pure slackness going on in this country. God help us. Strong Will says, not true, 4 years. Well, they claim 4 years. Any evidence of that? How y'all know? Y'all talking about they were together for 4 years. How you know that they didn't just meet and they were on friendly terms, and so he was just a tenant in her house? Y'all don't know what's going on behind closed doors? Don't be on here swearing for nobody. This is what I'm going to tell y'all. You don't know nothing about people's relationship behind closed doors, so don't swear from. Okay? 4 years. All you can say is, for 4 years, he was living in her house. You don't know the type of relationship they had. He claims that they were together for 4 years. He could have just been her tenant. He could have been paying her rent every month. Nobody don't know that because he not even got a damn bank account. So all I'm saying is, don't be swearing for nobody. But one thing I know, history always proves it eventually comes out in the wash. You're not got to worry about that part. Yep. Just a matter of time. Rusty says, I don't know who they are, so I don't care. Well, you should care. Because like I said, Pandora's box has been opened now. You'll see. You'll see. And then next thing, oh my gosh, we have all these people doing deathbed marriages and blah, blah, blah. The law doesn't say anything about how long you've been in a relationship with. It says marriage. Follow, like that last caller said, follow the law. The law is crystal clear. Just follow it. That's it. We're not asking for nothing else to be done except the law to be followed. Somebody said I can see a line at the Pines right now. Oh, God, they're already targeting them poor old seamen as it is. Somebody says not only marriage, but forcing to have kids to stay in Cayman too. Kaboom in the dockings. Caymanian men and women need to keep their foot closed after 5 years of proof. Oh, sorry. Keep their front closed. I was like, their foot. Keep their front closed after 5 years of proof. Caymanians should be allowed to send the child and the expat back home together if the Caymanian do not want the custody of the child, because the kids probably know something we don't. And politicians going to use deathbed marriages as a vote. Lord. I can see the line at the Pines right now. They're going to marry the deaf, dumb, and blind. Poor things. Hi as a Georgia pine. She don't want the husband to know she has a baby. WORC equals worst organization representing Caymanians. Kaboom. They said that what don't come out in the wash will come out the rents. Ooh, honey child. The abuse story may not be true, just saying, right, this is so sad. That poor girl should be rolling in her grave. I'm sure she had good intentions. Good intentions to help him equals a marriage of convenience. That's the very definition of a marriage of convenience. Nobody not hating. I hear she was a very nice person. It's still a marriage of convenience. all the things that I've heard, it was a marriage of convenience. Somebody said, not Sandy, not the wood. Somebody said, what's the penalty for lying in the Cayman Islands immigration? She should be charged. Soon as they get Cayman rights, they headed down to NAU, finished bleed us. Mouth can say any fucking thing. People really fucking stupid. We're off air, for the record. Yep. I will send that comment to immigration. Honey child, I'll make some know what y'all be saying now, you know. They might want to hear it. Because like I said, it looked like some of them lacking backbone. Their whole spine isn't there. So I will screenshot that portion of your comment and send it to them. Because I don't think they're in tune with what the people think and what the people want. All right, tomorrow we can talk about the church fight. I don't know. Them church people crazy. I don't know what they're fighting over. Only God knows. Only God knows. All right, folks. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes, sir. Gonna be looking forward to that, honey child. Yep, that's all she wrote. I gotta go get some work done. Okay. Somebody else says she knows what she was doing by leaving the child off the application, deliberate attempt to circumvent the law and process, and she knows that we're slack in enforcing anything and will approve the child after the fact, even though she lied. Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, at least they're fighting this one, but I think they need to have more fight in them. Oh, they just sent me a picture. Good morning, honey child. On my way to Grand Cayman. Beautiful. Oh, Lord. All right. I'm going to go eat a mango with some salt and pepper. And y'all try to be good. Strong Will says, what about the children? They just as bad. As soon as the lady dead, first thing I heard, they went to check out her insurance. I'm telling you, some bamboozling going on here. Wow. I don't know. Yes, let me go enjoy my mango, child. With my little salt and pepper. Spice up things a little bit. All right. So, yes, 76-year-old O.J. Simpson has died. Whatever. I believe he did it. I believe he killed those poor people. And in this life, he got away with it, but not in the next. You better believe that, honey chill. Y'all have a good day. See you tomorrow morning, bright and early, God's willing. Be good now.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Cold Hard Truth on Bobo 89.1 FM. Cayman's #1 talk show is live weekdays from 7:30 a.m. Never miss an episode again. Watch anytime on CMR's Facebook and YouTube channels for the latest show episodes. Don't forget to follow us online on our social media channels. And visit CaymanMarlRoad.com for all the latest news and community happenings.